head honcho. Rubbing on crude, walking nude in a poncho. Mic check, snap a neck in the Congo. Banging on my chest, yelling R.I.P. Fonzo. You hear me yet? You side betting Lonzo? I hit my point, eyes bugging like Gonzo. You caught the house peppercine by your side yet? You wanna catch rep, but you ain't found a time yet. Punk, you faking, you ain't making bacon. Still saying why I salam alaikum. Hit me on the pager, call me Troy Aikman. Oops, I meant iPhone, must have been mistaken. Pop before they get drunk, cry alone. Put a gem into your dome, put a trigger dial on. No sympathy for whack ducks or rap clones. It's a cold, harsh world, make it hurt, get gone.
Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Let's go. Coming at you early and often, don't care what you're offering, you'll be laid in a coffin. Deadline, step into me, landmine. Money Mayweather, yeah, I land mine. Showtime, this ain't the Apollo, the leader to follow. Y'all wish you could bottle Genie. Rub me the wrong way, for you be a long day. Mayday, Mayday, get it on the same day delivery. Back on some, remember me? Learn firsthand, misery love company. Better think twice when you come for me. Gonna need more than a bed to comfort thee. I apply y'all the melody, rockabye baby, there's no recovery. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on.
About to make it chill like Freon. About to make it hurt, getting litty in the ER. KLOK, compadre with Puerto Rico. I'm the cheat code, figure, get my cheat on. Watch for the setup, get you bent like the limbo. Right at the top of the intro, I'm Kimbo. Strike like Mike in his prime, get it in him, bro. Bow like a Lou with a limp, but not a pimp, though. Riddle me this or riddle me that. You take a guess, figure me dope or figure me whack. And I'ma flex like a train when I'm riding the track. Make a noise, clickety clack, as simple as that. Know that I'm nice, I'm keeping stitch. Tell that wop, get with the dry ass dick. Fly ass man, I stay in the air when I spit. Put a stamp on the sitch, bang it up in the whip. Hit.
Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on. Better be alert when we come to work, could we make it hurt? Come on.
Yo, Clash the Podcast every Wednesday. We back.
Hump day.
Can y'all hear us? We in the building. I see somebody in the chat. Dante in the chat. YouTube,
Who's
Twitter,
in the chat?
exactly every week at 8 o'clock. And we are now on Twitch. And what up, Court? Courtney in the building. Yo, first things first. I replayed the last week's podcast today on YouTube. And we had 111 people watching at the same time on YouTube. Touch, what up, Touch? Touch was one of the new people. Shout out to Touch. We ready to go, man. We got a lot to talk about today. If y'all look at the bottom, you'll see what the topics are. We're going to talk about Kendrick being the best ever with that heart. Part 5. I want to get these guys' opinions. We're going to talk about...
Don't get a fact.
We're going to talk about Young Thug and Gunna, of course.
Hold up. Before we go, Patricia, get better. Get better soon. She got COVID.
Patricia, get better soon, Patricia.
She normally be in our she be here, but she's sick. But
maybe this will help her. If she watches, maybe this will help her.
Mwah, kisses to you, Patricia.
There it is.
Thorn in a rose bush.
So yeah, we got a lot of new followers today. Hope they rejoin us for tonight's program. It was a repeat, and they was in the comments cussing us out. They said they won't answer the hard questions. So we here live right now. We gonna answer the hard questions. All right. So the hard question today is what? Kendrick, the Heart Part 5. Now I did a video about this, and I said that Kendrick, to which a lot of people agreed with me, I might add. Some people didn't.
Nah, you bugging.
But I said that Kendrick has become the best. He's become the best MC in history. Not with one song, but with his collective. And then with that one song, it put him over the top. I'm going to be honest. I bumped KRS, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, LL Cool J, Scarface, Ice Cube, and I think that was it. I bumped everybody down and put Kendrick at number 1. And Cole is in there too. I can't even do top 10 no more. I got to do top 15, bro. I bumped KRS out of my number 1. I've been having KRS in my number one for at least 25 years.
Wow, all right.
At least 25 years. I've been saying KRS-One is the best rapper in the history of rap, right? And it was always Rakim second. What are you doing, bro?
Go ahead. Yo, stay focused,
In
man.
the history of rap. So that's a big accomplishment for somebody to take that out. But I'm going to tell you why, before they get started, why I feel like Kendrick deserved that. For one, I feel like the video was so powerful. Even though they're trying to say he stole it, right? He didn't steal it. Did y'all hear about that?
Nah.
So the reason,
Yeah, I did hear about that.
the reason that they took, I had said on my video that they took his video down. They took it down because another artist, which I don't know his name, is a white guy.
Yeah.
He says,
Oh, yeah, I did see the white guy talking about that.
yeah, and they have a clip of it that his video is him with no, it's just a background
Wait, what's that
and him
commercial?
morphing into other people.
That commercial where they said, we didn't make the product, we just made it better.
But the thing
What's the
is,
name of that
he
thing?
was signed to Universal,
Yeah,
It
I
got
heard that,
dropped.
Yep.
and now Kendrick's on Universal. They saying, they thinking, the conspiracy thinking that Universal pitched it to Kendrick.
Probably.
It's possible. It's possible. Now, I don't like to think of Kendrick as somebody taking ideas, but he could have got pitched it by somebody, been like, yo, we see your whole vision. Just follow me. Listen to me. Think about this. You could turn into the most controversial people. Just you and the screen. Nobody else. Transform into the most controversial people. You'll do a deep fake, and everybody's going to love it. They might didn't tell him that this kid did that.
Well, here's
Or the
thing.
kid's irrelevant. If you got 1 million people out here rapping, somebody did that. You just did it your way.
But hold up, though. The people from South Park
What up,
was
Chop?
actually behind him and doing it. So, was it actually Kendrick's idea or somebody that, the creators of South, not the dudes that do South Park, the people that program that show.
Shiesty Yell in the building.
The
So-
special effects people.
Shiesty said, who cares? White folks been stealing from us for years.
Oh, you know,
Shiesty's in the
Already,
building.
you know
man.
Shiesty's here now.
Shiesty's
Yeah.
in the building.
Calm down.
He's a cry me a free.
So this is what it is, right? If y'all don't know, we have several chat rooms going at the same time. So we may see somebody on Facebook and we'll comment, and we'll see somebody on YouTube and we'll comment.
Yeah.
Y'all might not be in the same chat room, just so y'all know, right? But end of the day,
But you can still read it.
I feel like this guy, everybody, if you got 600 million people, somebody gonna do the same idea.
Yeah.
So no, even when Adele dropped, you had people coming out trying to sue Adele saying that was their song. So if it's 1 million songs dropping every day, somebody gonna have something close to that. And Lil Wayne just dropped a video where he's morphing. And Michael Jackson dropped a video, Black or White, where he was morphing.
Yeah,
So this is not
Snoop Dogg was morphing.
Snoop Dogg was morphing. So it's
Okay.
like, it ain't a new idea now. He's saying the way he did it was new. It was too similar to Kendrick to not be whatever. And they had to take Kendrick's video down because they felt the complaint was valid. Now, they put it back up. But Shiesty said no idea is original.
Of course, I agree.
And Touch says, I can't do that. Yeah, Kendrick has the luxury of not having. I can't do that. Yeah, Kendrick has the luxury of not having to be outside in the running. To be in the running. So I'm gonna go like this. Because when Donald Glover dropped This Is America, what happened? Some guy came out of nowhere saying that he stole his idea. And the video was similar. But if you got 700 million rappers, it's gonna be similar. So I'm gonna give it to Kendrick. I don't think Kendrick went around like they did with Drake
I'm not gonna
with
say,
the flows.
Remember though, I'm not gonna say Kendrick stole the idea. There was a production behind him.
Right.
So if the production brought the idea to you and provided you with the stuff that you needed, they're not looking at. Put it this way: they might have presented the idea to that kid and he didn't do it right, so they was like, "We'll give it to this artist because it's gonna get bigger." Because think about it: this dude did $5 million out the gate.
Off the gate. No, we did something we didn't do today.
What we do?
We didn't introduce ourselves.
Go ahead, introduce.
Dante Martin, an artist named Flizz, Challz Brown, aka Charles Brown.
CLB. We
CLB
all
in
we
the building.
got.
So when you see the names at the bottom, they out of order.
And Wolfman Productions. You gotta know
Hey.
that because they're gonna be. Why I keep seeing Wolfman with that? That's his stuff.
Yo,
End of the day, let me hear what you got to say, Flizz.
it was real short. might just be delving too far into something that's nothing. Just like you said, bro. Other million people with a million ideas, just like Shiesty said in the comments, like it was what off of Nas, no idea the original.
Right.
Sometimes it's like, hey, it might be everything, it might be nothing. But like guess what? Homie from who was the white kid who was signed to Universal first, you gotta eat that.
He said that. He said that he's going to eat it.
Yep.
But he did stop the video, so they might have gave him a monetary.
Possibly.
They might have gave him a
Yep.
monetary,
Yeah, but hold
payout.
up. But here's the thing though. The fact of the matter, did any of y'all know about that?
Nope.
See?
Now he's going to eat and get clout for it, but now his name is going to be mud.
Hey, Flizz, that's your job. You're the comment reader.
I'm the comment reader,
Yeah,
right?
that's your job.
Chop said Flizz is right, thank you. I'll be here all night.
Patricia in the building.
Hope you feeling better, bros.
What up, Patty?
Patricia, hope you're feeling better.
I
So let's
downloaded
read what Touch said. I downloaded the video right away because I knew it would be taken down. I bet it was one of the artists he deep faked that had a problem. Seems more likely. No, it wasn't one of the artists. What up, CJ? It wasn't one of the artists. It was that kid that was signed to
CJ.
Universal, and he had it taken down. He did a copyright strike, and they have to respect any strikes.
That's true.
They have to respect that. Now, once he put his case in, they looked at both videos. They had to drop it, and Shiesty said his song was trash, and they had to pull it down for a little bit.
I didn't hear it. So
You know how much millions of dollars that cost them? Even if it was down for an hour and a half.
Right.
That's millions that he's never going to recoup.
I ain't even mad at the kid because I might have did the same
He
shit.
did what he
him.
supposed to do.
I'd have been like, yo, all right.
I don't care what he did. Let's get to the point of the matter.
Like,
Is Kendrick the greatest? I don't care if he did it or not.
All right, so let's talk about it. Is Kendrick the greatest? We in here.
I want to
this
hear
is what
this
we do.
argument.
We talk about great I'm saying, man, look, it can't be guys from the 80s forever, right? Nobody's talking about Melly Mel is the greatest of all time.
You're going on this one, Flizz.
Nobody's talking about Big Daddy Kane's the greatest of all time. It has to progress. When KRS came out, he was the young Gunna trying to make a name. They was talking about Marley Marl and Red Alert and Love Bug Starsky and Busy B, Kumo D. These was the giants.
Okay.
Nobody's calling them the greatest right now, unless you from 1983 and you think it's 1984.
That's not my point, but go ahead.
No, but what I'm saying is, for the people who are gonna scoff and say, "How you gonna say Kendrick when that dude is 37 years old?"
I didn't say none of that.
I'm making all the arguments before you even come on. I don't know what you're gonna say.
I know.
So what I'm saying is, before that even get there, and people start saying it can't be Kendrick, da da da, right? Shiesty said, "I like Kendrick, but the greatest cut it out."
Thank you.
And I get that, and I expect pushback. But who's doing it? If as an MC, Kendrick checked every single box, and he beat every MC at it. KRS in his prime never really sold, right? KRS in his prime never changed the entire landscape.
Time out.
What? Go ahead. Say what
When
you want to say.
you trying to compare sales of now to sales of yesterday?
It's about experiences. Go ahead.
Listen. Let me tell you something about labels.
He said J.O. Kendrick. Go ahead.
If he didn't sell what he needed to sell, guess what would have happened?
Who?
KRS. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have had the albums that he had.
Well,
But remember,
you're right, but Jive was much more forgiving, and hip hop wasn't selling like that at that time
that's
anyway.
my point. So
Unless
again,
you were commercial.
So it's like this. You gotta always put things in a proper. Why do you think I always say proper perspective?
But KRS was very anti-commercial. He would have never tried to sell records.
No, but
anyway.
he still so because like when
He
came
did
out,
sell records.
when he came out to step into this world, that joint
That's
blew.
his biggest record ever. He was already in the game for 10 years.
That was his best album.
He's in the game for 10 years by the time he dropped that.
No, but the thing about because again, the fact of the matter is, it's like a boot camp. They had good music, they could get shows and everything, but the sales didn't translate. And do you know what else you gotta remember? We was in a bootleg era. When albums was getting bootleg, because now you know how many albums Nas sold when he first came out the gate? He was shipped platinum, but only sold 200,000.
Yeah.
See?
Yo, in the comments, Shiesty's like Jay or Kendrick, Nas or Kendrick. Whoever touched 182 said KRS-One, Rakim, Nas, Jay. He says they all have better songs than Kendrick.
That's first of all, that's subjective.
This whole conversation is.
It is. So what do you say? Yes or no? Kendrick not the best MC of all time? What do you say?
already know that.
No, not for me. But here's the thing. I'm not mad if someone says he is. Because no one went out on a limb, like I said last week. No one went out on a limb and just named some random ass MC like who like no one would ever say, all right, that's the greatest. Like, no, I don't know, like insert rapper like let's say someone great, Souls of Mischief. I like them.
Love them.
I love Souls of Mischief.
I can play that out
I
from
know,
beginning
but
to end.
regardless, no one ever say greatest rap group of all time. But stuff like that, like so to hear Kendrick's name, I can see some people saying it's good. Not me, but it's so subjective. We all have our favorites. Like,
so Jamal just made a good point.
What up, Jamal?
I want to read from the top. Touch 182 said KRS, Rakim, Nas, Jay, they all have better songs than Kendrick. That's subjective. Shiesty said he leapfrogged Pac, Biggie, Nas, and Jay.
Exactly.
I get that. At some point, something got to give though.
Pause.
Right? And then Touch 182 said, I didn't know that was subjective. And then Jamal Ali said, please, just one time, say what the criteria is to be the greatest. Yes, the whole conversation is. LOL. All right.
Yeah, whenever you say the greatest, it's always going to be a subjective Touch 182. Like, it's always going to be someone else's opinion because I don't feel Kendrick is the best, but someone's going to tell me I'm wrong.
If I let y'all give me 50 boxes of saying what the greatest is, this guy would check every single box.
You didn't hear my argument. I want Flizz to go ahead. Flizz, you finished?
Well, I don't know. I don't know all of Kendrick's stuff. Say you check 50 boxes.
No, forget.
But there's a lot of artists I think I can check.
No,
forget.
If you know all his stuff, because everybody has a history before they actually became historian. So what I'm saying is people had like he got EPs that wasn't mainstream, like I was showing you earlier. Everybody had these type of albums. So here's my point. Why I'm saying he's not the greatest. When you go into a time, we considered Slick Rick to be the Jay-Z before Jay-Z, right?
Yes.
So people would say he was the greatest. Why? Compared to everybody else that was around him, right?
Right.
So me and Shicey's going to actually link up. So to everybody that was around him, Slick Rick was considered to be the greatest. Then as time went on, who took that throne? Most people say LL. But then Big Daddy Kane came along. And what happened? People could consider him the greatest. Okay. To this day, there's still some people that consider Big Daddy Kane the greatest rapper of all time.
Ain't many, but yeah.
I don't know too many.
No.
I know there's somebody here.
Somebody.
No. I watch a lot of people on YouTube and online and stuff, and these are people that's actually in the industry, and they consider Big Daddy Kane because they see a lot of times people argument is he birthed the Biggies, the Jay-Z in them.
Right.
So that's why they looking at. Remember when I told you about Brooklyn always being on top? When the rap game was on top, it was always a Brooklyn artist. And Big Daddy in the 80s, Raw and all that, it was Big Daddy Kane. Now let's transition. Rakim comes out. Was he ever considered the greatest?
Yeah.
To this day.
I still know people to this day that say that.
So you see what
I wouldn't argue with somebody that said he was the greatest.
Now, if you want to use your argument, you're saying the library will make somebody the greatest. So that's one criteria right there.
Let's see. Touch 182 said to give the boxes, which I see give the criteria.
I was coming. That's what I was doing. That's why I said your argument is the library. So that's the first box. Someone's library.
And Shiesty said, "What if Kendrick album is trash?"
I don't think
we haven't even heard it.
I'm with you though.
But what if it's trash?
I'm with you, but my criteria right now is library. So do Slick Rick have a library to be considered the greatest? Do Big Daddy Kane have a library to be considered the greatest?
Now you're talking.
Jay-Z got 14. I was just showing him the list. Jay-Z got 14 number one albums.
And Drake only got 10.
And Drake got number 2. Drake. Guess who? So guess what that will already say? Based on library, Drake is greater than Kendrick. But then some people say, well, Drake came out with more albums.
Right.
That's again, so then it's gonna always be
face value.
So again, that's why I keep saying proper perspective. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody in this room and everybody on that screen right now, if we say who library's better, Drake's or Kendrick, we're gonna say Kendrick.
But we're not talking about Drake. We're talking about
listen to what I'm saying. Right. I put it in a proper perspective.
Yeah, but we're not talking about
I know.
Drake.
I said Drake is number 2 on that list I said if you was to put the libraries together, you would say Kendrick's is better than Drake's all day. All of us in this circumference right now. No, library.
No, because Drake has a bigger library than Kendrick. And Drake has sold more and more records than Kendrick.
That's what I'm sitting up there saying. If you're gonna base it on library.
Right.
So remember, we're establishing criteria. Somebody asked
he said, Judge 182 said, people say Cool G Rap is the greatest. Then he said, it's me. I say G Rap is the greatest.
Yo, Jamal, Rakim does what? What do you mean by Rakim does? What do you mean?
But go ahead, finish your point. I'm sorry.
So no. This is a conversation with everybody. So if we're going by library, yeah, Jay-Z got a long library because he's already been established enough of age. Kendrick is walking into that market right now. Just like when I be sitting up there saying with Ice Cube got an extensive library. And it's
Jamal,
like
I don't think Rakim has an extensive library.
He doesn't.
His
He
library
don't.
ain't that.
Don't.
He got a decent, he got great. What he got in the library is great. But Rakim ain't put a song out since the 90s. Like new music. No, he had the letter
joint with Drake. Yeah, the letter R.
The letter R. And that was probably
the 13th letter.
The 13th letter might be 20 years ago. That's old, bro.
That's why I'm sitting up there saying when it comes to the libraries. So that's the first criteria, library. The second criteria would probably be what? If we say sales, I can't really go by that because again, Nas' first album.
You have to consider sales.
I know we can, but again, in the times of the era with remember, see, a lot of people don't understand why Nas did that song If I Ruled the World. I'm using this for a point, people, so pay attention, walk with me. He came up with that song because what happened was his album got shipped platinum. He only sold 200,000 because of the bootlegging of the time. He owed the label albums. This is facts. Look it up. So what happened? He had to come up with numbers. That's why when he came out with it was written, it went platinum. And then people went back and rebought his first album, Illmatic.
I want to divert for a quick second with that. With that Nas, by the time, so I get it. You're right. I Read the World was a big record. He had to have a big record. But let's be clear. By the time Nas' second album come, the world was waiting on Nas. Illmatic had put a seed, and by the time that second Drake came out, he had already done features. Everybody already was talking about Nas this, Nas that, Nas, nah. So everybody was waiting on that second album. We didn't care what the single was. Everybody was buying that, but go ahead.
So no, I'm saying that the numbers, because again, it was bootleg. Bootlegging was heavy back in the day.
Yes.
So like right now, we're going by streams now. You can't really bootleg a stream, but there's a lot of people that could download an album, won't download it where actually a person getting money from it because you could do illegal streaming. But the fact of the matter, like a person like Drake right now, he's gaining so much units by his streaming. This dude's on, what's that kid name that just came out with an album? That Churchill, he did a song with him. Mm-hmm. And you said SoundCloud is dead. Did you see the numbers on that SoundCloud just on that guy's album?
So SoundCloud is dead for somebody jumping on there trying to get hot. He's already hot. He got a song with Drake. So he already popping. That's two different things.
Okay, no, I'm just he got some numbers up. One of his songs, as soon as that song came out, it did like over 500 instantly. And that's just one site.
So, as far as getting back to what we were talking about, the criteria and all that stuff, we're going to talk about libraries.
Correct. That's my point.
What would you say?
Judge 182.
Numbers is not fair today. It's completely different.
I agree.
It's true. Unfortunately, then I didn't make the world. We just live in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we all have to evolve to what the world gives us. Whenever, you know the saying, whenever in Rome, you do what the Romans do. Just survival. But other than that, we talk about the boxes and the criteria. I like having the criteria as one little small group of things because once you start adding stuff, the criteria gets huge.
We never talk about the criteria though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. So I like that point when my homeboy said, "What are the boxes?" I think that should be a discussion.
So
and then if we do the boxes,
Chopper's right. Streams can be fake, then they are fake.
Yep.
I agree.
I know. In this realm of us, at least for this podcast, we can say, here's our criteria for what we're talking about.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I like that idea. You know what I mean?
So, all right, this is what I want to ask you.
Who?
Both of you.
Yeah.
This is a very good question I want to ask you. Give me a reason why he's not the greatest.
You
feel very strongly.
He ain't better than Jay or Nas.
And my honest answer is because the question is subjective. I personally don't have him as the greatest because I think other people are greater than him. But I'm not gonna argue
I love
if
Kendrick
other
Lamar,
people
I
say
ain't
he's
gonna
the
lie.
greatest because they didn't reach far out to some ass rapper. You know what I mean? It's Kendrick. All right. Someone might be 25 years old. Kendrick is my man, the greatest of all time. I don't care. I you got that.
Nah,
Me, if I was to sit there and say one of my favorite rappers, you know I always say Big Pun and Busta Rhymes. I think Busta Rhymes covers all the bases.
correct.
He's been in battles. He's funny.
Sells.
He's serious. He's street. He's hood. He's longevity sales. So I'm like Busta checks every box to me.
He does.
So if I was to say Busta the greatest, I'm gonna get annihilated by people. You stupid. Busta ain't better than blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo. But that's how it is. So I'm not mad if someone says Kendrick is the best rapper of all time. I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Touch 182 says hit songs, #1 albums, commercial success compared to Nas, Biggie, J, Dr. Dre. And then Shiesty said he ain't faced the golden era. That's why. So,
But he wasn't born yet.
But yeah, you can't hold that.
I'm not gonna see Charles. The thing, the point that I'm sitting up there saying with like why I don't deem him the greatest is okay. You want a criteria? We're gonna do one right now. This is a fair criteria.
Heavy Tone said,
He said, "Nah, Busta's up there."
Busta up there.
Yeah,
Up
thank
there.
you, Heavy. Thank you.
Let's here's the criteria right now. Let's compare. One of the arguments you did use.
Me?
Yep, you did use. I told you I watch your stuff. Let's use the album rating. Like, you know how Biggie only came out with 2 albums?
Yep.
So let's look at each person's first 2 albums. And that would establish Biggie because Biggie won't be able to make it no more because he ain't come up with a 3rd one. We can't go on potential. We could say he could have been something we don't know because we know some people that came out with banging albums the first time out and then it's like, that ain't working.
Slow down. Wait.
No, let's go. Let's
I
go.
can't let you do
let's
this.
go. Let's go.
Listen to me.
See, let's
Clash.
go.
Clash.
I don't care.
It's time.
Yo.
It's time.
Yeah.
Listen to me, bro.
Say.
Listen to me.
Yo, go ahead.
Listen to me.
Yup, let's go. You want to say this dude's the greatest
Slow
after
down.
5 albums?
Hold on. Let me just say something about Biggie Smalls, bro.
Go ahead.
Let me just tell you something.
Yep, go ahead.
This dude Biggie's ear was crazy. This dude Biggie's verses stack up right now. You can put Biggie verse to dudes right now. Right now, bro.
No, we're putting it.
You tripping, Flizz.
No,
I'm not gonna let you do this.
Technically.
Dude, go back and listen to Biggie.
No,
Dude, I study this shit. I put Biggie
I
on.
like Biggie.
I went back and listened to Biggie, dog.
I like Biggie.
I said, let me listen. I said, I'm gonna wipe away all his credibility. I said, I'm gonna listen to Biggie as if I don't know who he is. And if I never heard this, I'm listening to the metaphor. I'm listening to the way he's stacking the shit. Like, this shit is genius, bro. I'm like, this motherfucker is fucking ridiculous, bro. I'm listening to this nigga. I'm like, I'm sitting there like,
You said
yo,
Biggie's delivery's better than
I'm
Kendrick's.
sitting here like,
So then Biggie's the greatest.
nah, y'all making me remember, bro. Like, listen.
Biggie's the greatest.
Listen to what I'm saying.
My point.
Listen to what I'm saying. Biggie, go back and listen to the first one.
That's true. That's what.
Then listen to the second one.
What you just said.
This nigga would,
Got him.
this dude would get better with every song. He would mold into whatever the moment is. Biggie's second joke came out when Wu was running.
I know.
And this dude
Double CD, I know.
put
I
that
know.
mold. His
Alright,
next
let's-
joint was even
He
better.
started the
Let's put some. I might be getting hell for this. Let's put something in perspective.
Go ahead.
There was a time in the '90s where rap was getting whack as shit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So let's not.
You're talking about the late 90s when
The
everybody
late
was...
'90s, like '96, I thought was a pretty good year, but '97 was kind of trash to me.
I don't know what you was listening to in 97 because that's when...
Dude, I listen to everything.
Okay, let's
But
talk
even-
about 97
It
then.
became the
97
Cristal
You're
era.
right,
the
but you
the
still
lineage.
had 97. Let me tell you what came. All right, 97. Because 93 was one of the greatest years in rap.
Wu-Tang dropped their double CD in '97.
97.
And know what?
And they did not
and
get
know
a
what they
well,
said? But know what they said?
welcome either.
Wu-Tang was like, we're coming to save hip hop because at that time hip hop was all glitzy champagne and like Cristal.
You're right.
So,
You're talking
you know,
98, 99.
98.
But now
I
you
thought
sitting on
98
Rough Riders.
No, 98 was a great year.
You sitting on Rough Riders. So 97 was the worst year in
No.
rap?
97 was pretty well, opinion wise. Just my opinion wise. I
We're
can't
about
speak
to
for
pull
the
up the
world.
97 You about to pull up the 97 release?
96 and all that. 96,
96 was the baddest
97.
deal crazy. 96
It was like, yo.
96 was the
I
great
wasn't,
year.
yo, dude.
I wasn't,
Yo.
let me finish.
Muddy Waters,
I
all that.
wasn't on the Cristal era of rap. There was dope shit that came out, but I wasn't in the Cristal Jiggy Jiggy.
Nail in the building.
The 96 Fugees came out. Muddy Waters came out.
I'm saying there's dope shit, but
Shiesty, you bugging now. Shiesty, you know what? Shiesty said Biggie first album aged like milk. You bugging. You bugging.
Hold on, wait, we missing stuff. People saying so. Scroll that down. Let's give the people love what they saying.
Oh, Shiesty.
Like, yo, all right, yo. So Touch right there. We started there. Touch said Biggie's better than Kendrick in delivery. Shiesty said replying to Chris to Chops. This is the weakest ever. That's my point.
Okay.
Heavy Tones. Yep. Big still slap. I hear him daily. I only like Nori and Big Fab. What you skipped something? Right?
Nori and Big Fab.
Big Fab Kiss. Who's NXN? I don't know who that is.
Naughty by Nature?
Oh,
I was thinking the same
Naughty
thing.
by Nature and Jay.
I don't know if that's Naughty
Nah,
by
that's
Nature.
not Naughty by
I
Nature.
don't know. And NXN. I don't know who that is.
If I saw Biggie on the street dropping freestyles and Kendrick was on the other side of the street, I'm going across the street.
Listen, the big. Yo, how old is Touch then?
He might be right though.
I wonder how old Touch is. But
John,
the Black Sheep era started at Heavy said.
Yeah.
What does he mean? The Black Sheep
You
era
just
started
proved
what?
my point, homeboy. Biggie's the greatest then.
No, slow down.
Before,
But
right?
then you still but you said if Biggie was still alive, that was a trigger.
I said,
Because dudes be trying.
we don't know.
We really don't. But at the end of the day, this big dog. What you seeing Jay do right now? Both of them in the game right now would be doing the same thing, tussling for that.
Nah,
It'd be a lot of dudes that wouldn't have got in
okay,
because Big would have been held in so strong.
You know what? I'm gonna put something out there from a Biggie fan, and I ain't gonna put his name out there because everybody around this city knows him. You know what I mean? But we was having a discussion. Biggie fan, he feels that Biggie's second album was not up to par with
Hold
his
up,
first.
Heavy Tones. You great disrespect everything. You great disrespect everything sacred, bro.
What did he say? Whack rap started with Black
Black
Sheep.
Sheep.
Oh, that's what he meant. It started with Black Sheep.
Black Sheep.
Oh, really?
I woke up one day. I had a dream. I was hard.
Nah,
He talking about Black Sheep.
I love Black Sheep.
Black Sheep is
This
no.
or that?
I liked
This
them.
or that?
I didn't love Black Sheep. I just liked them.
Nah,
I did too. So I get it. I get it.
Flavor of the month. I could listen to
You know what it
that
is
right now.
though? He. I know what he's trying to say. Their whole album was all over the place. I get that, but they got some records that's staples of hip hop. You got to know engine number 9.
Touch and said, "Stop it."
Yeah, he tripping. Heavy Toes tripping. But I get it. He might have had a beef with one of these in real life. I don't know. But
Yo, let's be.
Black Sheep is not whack. Now, are they different? Yes. Are they an acquired taste? Yes. Are you got to be a native tongue fan
Dude,
to
I
rock
even like
with
their
them?
second
Yes.
album.
But
I did.
I love that. The fact that he just came in Heavy Tones, I kind of like the fact he came with an opinion and said Black Sheep started whack rap. When
That's
I can
funny.
go back
No,
before,
he gotta explain
but
that.
no, but check it out.
No, that's funny.
It's so subjective that I can go back to someone from the early 80s and say this person started whack rap before Black Sheep.
But
was
you know
even-
what?
It's so like
Black
let's get
Sheep
it.
fell off because they were supposed to. Draz was a little too full of himself. He was cocky, arrogant, and he was corny. But he had some good records in the beginning. But he turned corny. And I get it.
Daylight wasn't a quiet taste, but they was dope as shit.
Daylight was a very good staple of hip hop, and they was saviors for real.
But listen,
When trash was out, Daylight would come in with the capes on Save It for us that was looking for that. I love Daylight.
I'm putting us back on track.
Right.
But here's what I'm saying. Again, if you take everybody's album, because you basically saying Kendrick is the greatest based on his album coming out right now.
That sound like I'm saying that, but it's deeper than that. But go
No,
ahead.
I know, but it doesn't matter because if you take away this album, you wouldn't have felt the way you felt, and so you're responding. That's why I said don't be a prisoner of the moment on your page.
He said that's why people like Draz because he was arrogant as fuck. Like Dale. Dale and Draz both fell off. Dale didn't get resurged until he started doing it with them rock groups. With Gorilla.
Right.
He did that song,
Yeah.
and then he came. He got love again.
But I
But
give you credit, Charles. You do know your stuff.
yeah, cause so Dale and Draz is the same, but in a way, but not
Jay
really.
to-
So
Chops.
Chop said,
Yep. Go ahead, you read that.
Jay to this day don't duck with Draz. I think he's trying to say fuck.
He
I
said
know, yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
That's the spell check. With Dre's, because they kept telling Jay he wasn't Dre's. That goes to show. Oh, Drez?
Drez, yeah.
Oh, Jay to this day don't mess with Drez from Black Sheep. because they kept telling Jay-Z that he wasn't Drez. That goes to show Drez was an impact. So Chop is saying Jay-Z at one point was lower than Drez.
He was.
Or they were trying to compare them.
They were
as
comparing
similar.
them.
Jay-Z was.
It's a lot of people they was comparing Jay to back then.
No, he was swagger
Tracy
jacket.
said I'm tripping. 97 got
Please,
some
you
gems. I just looked
Yeah,
at it.
you are.
Yeah,
tripping.
we gotta pull
No,
that up.
here's
You
what I'm saying.
you
Here's
bugging.
what I'm
bugging.
saying.
That's what I
It's
said.
just an opinion.
Nah,
I know.
You wrong opinion. That's a
No,
wrong
it
opinion.
can't- it
Some
can't-
shit is subjective. Some stuff ain't.
Hold up.
So hold up. If
Let's not forget Tony.
I didn't
Touch.
like the Cristal era. I thought it ran
But
shit
that-
that
it
way.
That was in
did.
the
But
two.
97
came in the 2000s.
What?
So,
No, before that.
it was
no,
before
no,
that,
before
but-
that.
It was longer
Really?
than it seemed, but Jay-Z was the spearhead of that, and then he spun off. And
Jay-Z touched upon it real briefly. I'm not gonna drown.
that was
Jay-Z.
Diddy.
No,
That
it
was Diddy and Mace.
No, it was Diddy and Mace who was running shit for a while, and I wasn't the best.
And you know what? You are right. 97 was Diddy and Mace. And as a real
Yo,
MC, I'm gonna be honest.
And let's be honest,
I
who
could
ran
not
rap?
stand
Yo,
Mace.
they ran rap that year.
I wanted a fair one with Mace. I was like, dog. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I was like, yo.
time out. Pause.
No, we gonna get to that.
Y'all
I get it.
bugging.
Slow down.
Y'all
But
bugging.
I get what Flizz is trying to say.
No. Flizz is bugging.
He is bugging. Don't
No,
get
watch
wrong.
the albums
But
that came out in
before you
1997.
do that, let me just say this. That was when Mace and Diddy was shining
Mason
suit.
and him wasn't even on the scene. Look.
They were.
In
No,
97,
no.
I
yes,
met
they
this
were.
girl in
Yes,
the end
they
of
were.
96.
Yes, they
And all
were.
through 97, I was
Yes,
saying,
they were.
can't
Let me
nobody
look.
hold me
Y'all
down.
bugging. Yo,
Yeah,
I'm about to get this cracking right now.
Right
Check it
after
out.
Big died and Puff sampled the Eurythmic Shiny Suit Herb again.
No, watch this.
Right.
Wu-Tang.
Thank you, Touch.
No, Wu-Tang forever.
Boom.
In my lifetime, Volume 1.
Boom. That's Shiny, but yeah, go ahead.
The War Report. Life After Death. One Day Will All Make Sense. Super Duper Fly. When Disaster Strikes.
Yikes.
Uptown Saturday Night.
Yikes.
Liquidation.
Yikes.
Jewels.
You mean Liquid Swords?
No, Jewels. And no, Liquidation was the Alcoholics.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
That was their second joint. That wasn't their first joint.
I said
Go,
1997.
go.
Jedi Mind Tricks came out.
You was
KRS-One I Got Next came out that year.
Yikes. That's like his best album.
That was
Future
the best
Development, yeah.
Yikes,
Cool
Flizz.
Keith came out.
Hey,
Back in Business was
what I'm
EPMD.
saying-
I think no way 97.
But wait, slow down.
See all the
Back
stuff
in
you're
business.
naming?
Back in business was there when they got back together.
I know. It doesn't matter.
It was
97
good. You know what
97
it
was
was.
crazy.
Listen to all the album you're saying. Listen to
Wyclef
everything.
Jean came out with his own album around there.
John.
Classic.
I love that. Carnival.
The Carnival. Me and Wifey was playing that.
Listen to half these
The
albums
Beat
you're naming.
Nuts. Yup.
Half of the Beat Nuts and all. As far as
You're
what
right.
rap-
Harlem World
as
came out in
far as
97
what's-
too.
I
as
know
far
how
as-
the world came
As
out.
far as what the era of the year was,
Organized Confusion came
every
out.
year,
Yeah.
every year is gonna have dope albums.
Scarface, the
Every year.
Untouchable, Mac 10 came out. Killer Army, Secret Weapons for
Look
Quiet
at these
Song.
albums
Storm.
you're naming. Look at these albums.
The
you're
Art
naming.
of War.
97 was a problem.
Mystical,
Look, you can do that,
Unpredictable.
yo, every year.
Royal
Dude,
Flush
you're
came out
speaking.
that year.
Listen.
Dude, Sound Bombing
Listen
came
to what
out
I'm
that
saying.
year.
Listen to what I'm saying. You can name all the albums. You can name every album. in
Slum
history.
Village.
Every album.
1997.
Every year. had
Jurassic
dope
5.
albums. Jurassic 5. Look what he just said.
What about it?
1997. What?
Jurassic 5 is a purist rap group.
Yes.
Know what I'm
But
saying?
people knew the
Yeah,
Firm
listen
came
what
out
I'm
in
saying. You
97.
just bet
No,
on what I'm
97
saying.
might be one of the best years ever.
Listen to what
Nah,
I'm saying.
96
But
was the
let's
best
talk.
year.
Let's
I love
talk.
98. 98
talk.
98 was my year.
Gravedigger's second
Dude,
album.
hold
came
on.
out.
Stop reading names. You're just naming Gravediggers.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you. I was the biggest Gravediggers fan. Nobody gave a shit about Gravediggers in my circle. They were like, dude, is whack.
So
You know what I
Flizz.
mean?
What?
So what I'm saying,
Wait. let me
I
talk, let me talk.
love what I'm trying to tell you
You
is
feeling like
you keep naming all these albums.
Dope album.
You can do that every year in rap.
Look at
No
that.
question.
Look at everybody coming out.
No.
Carnival Classic.
Wait.
You
slow
can
down.
do that. All right, look up
Flizz,
98. Look
Flizz.
up 98.
Flizz, slow down. Wait. I
I'm gonna prove a
admit,
point right now.
I sounded crazy.
LL Cool J came out then.
Wait, hold on,
Phenomenal.
hold on.
LL Cool J been coming out with shit forever.
I sounded, listen, Flizz, don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
I sounded crazy about 2 weeks ago when y'all was arguing with me about something and I just was fighting it.
Yeah, you.
I don't know what it was.
I'm
Whatever
not
it was.
fighting it. I'm
But-
telling you, I agree with y'all. I'm always two things can be true. Y'all don't want to hear the other side of what could be true.
How much did I got next sale? I don't even have to look. That was
That went platinum.
That was his best album.
That went platinum.
I don't care.
Platinum.
I don't care
But it
what
might
that
have
album
gone
sold.
after the
Yo,
remix with Diddy.
let me sidetrack. I don't care what that album sold. That was KRS-One's
No, that's-
classic.
Dude,
That was his
remember
album.
Frankie Cutlass?
I mean-
He came out that year.
Yeah.
I did shows with him. Went on
This
tour.
was a
But
wild year.
Yo,
But
listen,
this
Puffy,
was-
yo,
Puffy and the Family came out that year.
Damn. Did he drop 2 joints?
Diddy And Mace ran rap at that time.
He did.
You can name 1,000 rappers that came with hot shit.
You know what you're doing, Flizz?
Who was the pinnacle?
You're painting the whole year with Diddy and Mace.
It was you know what I'm doing? It was a Cristal era. Even Wu-Tang said it. Even like, yo, I can name
Tupac came, Are You Still Down came out that year.
half of the rappers on that list you named did interviews saying they were tired of the Cristal era. Like it or not,
you're right.
They was calling it the Cristal era.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Like there,
but that's just
there
like,
was in the early 2000s, there was a time where Lil Wayne and T-Pain ran the game.
Correct.
Dope Albums came out. They called the year of T-Wayne. That's what I'm saying. It was the year of T-Wayne. So hear what I'm saying. There's always
that didn't even make our list.
What we
turning the boom back.
That's 25.
That's all good. You know what I mean?
We have 50 albums on it.
But yo, straight up,
he had another album on it.
Busta's second album dropped that year. Yo, Extinction Level Event to me was his part one, not the new one.
Look at that. I stand corrected. I got next was a banger.
Oh yeah, that one. So my point is, like it or not, it was an era. Like just like how we look at like now, what's new. This is the era of music sounding like this, but there's an undertone of dope shit for these
right.
kids.
And you know what?
That's
we
what I'm
was
saying.
in the undertone.
That's what
and
I'm
we
saying.
loved it. We were.
So it's like you got.
When I cut on the radio, guess what I heard all day?
What?
Yeah. And it drove me crazy.
It was
so I would just put on my cassette tape and listen to some organized.
So like, you wasn't put on Hot 106 or Kicks, whatever other time, and hearing Jurassic 5
I think
and Killer Army.
97,
you know what I mean?
Cairo's second album may have crept in.
Get the hell out of here. You heard that because the bar was so high, Flizz.
He's right.
Yo,
I even think Big L. What year Big L dropped?
Oh, I don't know.
I think was he
early? Yeah, he was dead by then, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't dead yet. He died in like Big L might have died in 99.
Really? I thought he died early in that for some reason.
He if he died in 90, it's not between 97 and 99, but he wasn't dead before that.
What? Big L wasn't.
Because I didn't even. I was riding through New York.
Oh my Flizz, I'm definitely disagreeing with you right now.
What's on that?
1998
of
Aquemini. Most Def to
what I just said, 98 is my favorite year, one of my favorite years.
Don't hold him 98, because we talking 97.
I'm saying 98 is one of my favorite years in rap.
Yo,
DMX dropped his 2 albums.
Big L died in 95?
95. Yeah,
I know he was dying.
Yeah, Big L was kind of.
Because he's supposed to be with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's true. Big L died early, dog. Like,
I don't think that was no 95.
Yeah,
bro.
well.
Yo, it's before 99 though.
It ain't no 95. Hold on.
Oh yeah, look that up, bro.
But I was riding through New York, and I wasn't riding through New York in no 95.
Well, you were listening to some old
I was
shit. You listening to some old shit like.
Yo, this is today is Flizz show.
But no, I'm saying like.
Oh, the big picture. But wasn't he? He was passed away. Oh, he died in 99. You was right.
No.
Can I get that, please? February 15, 1999.
He's okay. 97, 98 were complicated times.
Big L died in 1999. Shout out to Dale.
Yep.
I was like, I'm not crazy. I'm like, bro. I'm like, Big L did not die because
I thought
I was riding through
early
New York
for some reason. I swear he died mad earlier than
that. Nah. Because I was riding through New York the night he got killed. They said, we got bad news. I was riding through New York and I was listening to High 97.
Also, to prove my point, how me personally, 98 was one of my favorite years of hip hop ever. It was no longer.
Yo, hold up. You know what?
What?
Save that. That might be.
No, it's gonna be a point.
That might. No. Keep the
what
point.
Years?
Next week,
I will do that.
We doing
I know my years in rap.
Next week we doing that.
What
was the best year? Because I think in '96, man. 96.
We got to do it by eras, decades. We can't do
yeah.
all of one. We break it down by 90.
We can do it all.
I don't like how
each
we'll
week
compare.
we can do a different.
I will compare now to then. Like it's just not right. Like these like.
I want to take a quick break.
Hold on, I gotta make his point.
No,
every Wednesday we here.
Yo, 94 was crazy. So I'm not gonna say no more years because we'll do it next week.
Don't disrespect 93 like
94
that.
94 was
They got
crazy.
a song right now that's telling you 93 to infinity. Don't you dare ever disrespect 1993. My son Trey was born in 1993, and he's a spitter, born in the rap. 1993.
Super Thug 98. I was like,
what was your point gonna be?
No, we'll save it to next week.
Listen.
And Chop, if you still there, we're gonna discuss the DJs tonight. The state of the DJ and rap.
Listen.
We told you last week we was gonna discuss hip hop DJing and where it's at. We're gonna do that.
Now, so again, back to my original point.
Yo, we gotta move on to Young Thug at some point.
I told him a conversation always go because it's like, yo, people want to make their point and use another point to make a point to make a point.
I know.
And
But
then
that's
as a parallel,
journey.
that's
It's a
not a
journey.
conversation. But to get back to the point of what I was saying, this is Kendrick Lamar's fifth studio album, right?
I don't know.
He had Good City,
More or
Hip
less.
Hop.
More or less. But go ahead.
Now, so if you want to say who's the greatest, you gotta compare each album. See, like when Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt, considered a classic. Or Lil Kendrick Lamar album classic. His second album classic. Third album classic. Fourth album, I'm talking about Jay-Z.
Go ahead.
Like Nas.
I don't consider Volume 1 a classic. I'm weird like that.
I'm on the cusp, but I think
don't
it's
consider
I think
Volume
it's
1 a classic.
special. Volume 1 to me
Yo,
is special.
people in the group.
And when I say
Volume
that,
1 was in.
when I go back and I look at the songs and I'm like, oh, it's some bangers. I personally...
Streets is watching change the
Hold on,
game.
but it did, no question. I thought Jay-Z, and he says it, I thought Jay-Z was lost in that era. I thought he was regurgitating, just trying to stay relevant. Streets is
I
watching is
told
dope,
you what happened.
but a lot of that stuff on that Volume 1 to me was trying to compete with that shiny suit.
No, I told you what happened. He was under Biggie.
Shiesty said Volume 1 not no classic.
Not classic. Yeah.
He was under Biggie. Biggie was bringing him up.
Joe Jack, what up? Volume 1 has great lyrics, but I'm not saying a classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might not be a classic, but
Right.
I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I think Jay had a lot of
Thank you.
pressure.
I'm with you. Friend or foe, where I'm from is great.
Don't
Oh,
get
yeah,
no
yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
yo, those songs is nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
Streets
songs
is what?
are
Streets,
crazy.
what? I can name that whole album. A million. Did it again? A million. Yo, I told you, I studied Jay-Z.
What about
Thank you, Shiesty. Volume 2 is one of my favorite.
I can't go a day without my sunshine.
That song was trash.
My son.
I like that song, actually.
I
didn't
would
hate that
never
song.
listen to that song.
I never hated that song.
Nope.
But yo, Volume 2 is in the annals of like hip hop. Like, damn, like Volume 2 was crazy.
Nah,
to
that
me.
changed his
And
career.
I did not come out in '98. Didn't Volume 2 come out in '98?
No. Take all that. And what he do with Reasonable Doubt? I mean, not Reasonable Doubt, the Blueprint.
That
What
was
happened
that
with
was
that?
that was 01, right?
Blueprint was banging.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like,
That's
yo.
when we got Jay back. But guess who had to help him?
Hold on. You didn't like Volume 2? You didn't like Volume 2?
I thought Jay was drifting further away. with
In Volume 2?
Yeah.
You're a DC.
Whoa.
Name the songs on there.
All right, that's
See,
what-
imagine every this
Hard
dude,
Knock Life.
Give me that.
Hard
yo,
Knock Life,
Joe
If I Should
Jack.
Die.
I'm loving you right now.
Why? What did we say?
Imagine every play. I'm telling you, that album had fire on it.
Listen,
I love
I had
that
to go 5 songs in
Yo.
to Imaginary Player for that album to be something.
What? Oh, Charles, you're tripping. I'm good with you.
Yo.
You skipped a million and one?
It was alright.
I like
Oh,
those songs.
whoa,
I like
you
those.
tripping. Yo.
Do me
Yo,
a favor.
Derek-
We gonna get back on track, but do me a favor.
Yeah.
Give me the track list for Volume 2, please.
All right, hold on.
Somebody pull it up.
I'm pulling it for you right now.
We gonna go
Yo,
song for song.
I already know this is a DC thing because Dale said he didn't care for Volume 2 either.
Because we
something
like
wrong with y'all.
lyrics. We like dudes when they say some real stuff.
All
He
right,
was
ready?
saying real
On
stuff.
Volume,
Ready?
go ahead.
Ready? The intro, the hand it down. That's what Memphis Bleak.
Memphis
when
Bleak.
That joint, yep. Hard Knock Life. If I Should Die with the Rangers.
That was my
Hard
choice.
Knock
If I
Life.
should die, don't cry.
Listen,
Look at you.
wait,
You
wait,
is
do it.
solid. If I
That
should
right
die,
there, to
don't
me,
cry.
that was one of the joints that's like, hey, all right. What else you
Which
got?
one?
Go ahead,
I
keep
love
going.
that.
You like
Yo,
everything on the damn
Heavy
album.
tone. Mandel said Volume 1 is better than Volume 2.
I agree with him. Money
They got,
Cash Hoes.
Jigga what? Nigga who?
Yeah.
They got Money Cash Hoes a week ago with Too Short. The Coming of Age with Memphis.
That
Bleak.
was fire.
Can I Get Her with Ja Rule?
That
In the
song was
Mill.
huge, and that was on what's the name soundtrack? Rush Hour.
They all okay.
Paper Chase with Foxy
Oh,
Brown.
Paper Chase.
Okay.
Reservoir Dogs and Beanie Siegel, the
Dope.
Locks and Sauce.
See,
Dope.
you know what?
Dope.
It's like that with Kid Capri.
Okay.
It's all right with what? It's like that with crack.
Okay.
Yo, I have a young boy like kicking freestyles to that the other day. You know what I'm saying, to that joint. But
What
anyway.
else? What else?
And the last one is they got It's All Right with Memphis Bleak and Money and
That was
Thing
my
with Jermaine
joint.
Dupri.
It's all right. You heard? It's all
It's
right.
okay. Look at that. Dale said Volume 2 got 5 hot songs.
On
That
the
song,
Jewels,
I love
Blue
every
More
song.
Money Than
So
I
Well,
love every song.
All right, so
man.
there we go. So what we talking about? Every Wednesday, Classic Podcast.
Yo,
Oh yeah, every Wednesday, y'all, please tune in
Listen.
and share it. Tell your people.
Yeah. Now,
Listen,
what
hold
you
up.
saying?
Get back to the point. Is Kendrick Lamar the greatest rapper?
I think we already beat that point.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
I think everybody.
We beat that point up.
I'm saying it for not just shock value.
Okay, all right, yeah. Okay.
It's almost shock value. It's tongue in cheek, but I really believe it because in my situation, for me to even say that, takes a lot. I think the changing the guard got to come, and I think if you could come, Shicey said, "Hell no." Now think about it. If you could come out in this era with all this drill and trap and all this, and come out with a song with that much lyricism, and you go number one in one day, that thing probably had 20 million views by now.
Here's the thing, to be honest, like
but that's a different era.
it's like as far as drill and all that, does that ever make the billboards? Is there like, if you turn on the radio today, how much drill are they playing on like the radio?
But Lil
Pop
Durk
Smoke
is drill.
was running up.
Pop Smoke is drill. So
But I'm saying it's not like I don't consider the radio today flooded with drill. I think drill is more of an underground, like kind of touchdown thing with these cats.
Joe just said I think Kendrick is top echelon, but I'm no longer able to rank rappers.
What did he say?
Why you say that, Joe? I want to hear this.
He said I don't know, but and then Shicey said the younger kids still don't care though. All right, man. You know what? Enough for Kendrick. We talked about that enough. Let's talk about Young Thug and Gunna done wrap themselves into the precinct.
Good one.
I want to say this, bro. Can we stop snitching? So listen, if we on ourselves, right? We always were told back in the day, don't write about your crimes in your rhymes, right? You can write about stuff that happened, and you can be realistic, and you can be talking about things that go on, like the message, broken glass everywhere, stop, just don't care. You can talk about stuff that happens in the hood, but these guys are detailing exact crimes. These guys are going on live with weapons when they are on probation, right? This is crazy. Like, we are in a time where nothing clout matters over everything. So if you go out and kill a guy, if nobody don't know, it don't mean nothing. Young Thug and Gunna got hit with a RICO. They've been watching them since 2012, right?
Before he even became a rapper.
Right. And guess what he did when he got his money? He became more. He did more violence.
Well, first of all,
allegedly.
With a name like Young Thug, what do you expect?
Don't write about your crimes. Tell Vlad or be on Clubhouse telling yourself. And they doing all three of those. That's what Joe just said. Chop said they dumb as shit. Lock their stupid ass up.
Yo, it's again, it's an idiocy that the era has like gotten to. Like, I mean, when I say I'm not talking about the era of hip hop. I'm talking about the era of the world. I always say this. If you go back to the generation before us, it's like if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And now somehow that morphed over decades to keep it real. Then keep it real morphed to say whatever you want to say, no matter how ignorant it is or stupid. So it's like people aren't being taught to tuck their shit culturally as the world. It's like, just say what you want, because that sounds real, sounds fire. Right. We can just totally fuck with your happiness and troll people.
You're right.
That's the era. It is not rap. I'm not talking about rap. I'm talking about the world. No, like
Heavy Tone.
Right. What Heavy Tone?
I'm gonna say what Heavy Tone said, and I want to touch on what you said. Heavy Tone said, "Yo, how they say Jack Harlow was down with Thug? I can't figure that one out. And by the way, Jack Harlow album makes me feel like I'm on a Xan." So, Flizz, to expand on what you're saying, we low key kind of did it. We knew the rules, but we maneuvered it where we would tell you just enough, right? On the records. Yep. You wouldn't say this street and that block and that, but you told a little bit, but you kept it a little bit sexy. You kept it like, you kept it discreet.
Yep.
But then that turned into, he ain't real, right? Yep. It became all through the late 90s, all through 2000s. We started chasing being real.
Yep.
And how do you be real? You prove it. And when you prove it, what do? You do something stupid.
You know who started all of this?
Who?
Boy, 50 Cent. You want me to tell you what was the...
How 50
I'm going to show you.
That song we was telling about
I'm going to show you. Watch. You know I do this. I don't know why y'all like to test my game. But, remember when he came at Ja Rule and said Ja Rule wasn't really about what he was about? And what did Ja Rule try to come back with him with? Street stuff.
Yep.
And it fell flat. Splat. Now.
That was the worst mistake he ever made.
I would have stayed in my commercial.
He asked it. Well, if he would have never asked
he knew he had to go back to that block. And he had to So he did it wrong,
Nah,
but
he
I
was-
know why he did it.
He was on top now because
I know why he did it.
Hold on. You know why he did it? You said it. The reason why these dudes are doing what they're doing. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I said 50 Cent again.
Yep.
Let me bring you up in another thing. Your boy Officer Ricky.
Don't do that.
Okay.
I know about all that.
So when he came out, I thought his career was done. When we found out he was a correctional officer. And you know what?
Nobody cared.
Nobody. That's
No. A lot of people cared.
No, we cared.
But
Our
he
generation.
didn't address it.
I did it.
No.
He did the two things you're supposed to do. One, ignore it. Two,
Nah.
keep doing your
Keep
music.
doing what makes you successful.
Keep doing music. That's why. That's why Rick passed that.
That let me know.
Had he tried to do what Ja Rule did, he'd be out of here.
Stop. That let me know that this was a different era because this dude had his baby mother getting banged out.
Who?
50 Cent had.
He had her on the interview. I saw
He
that.
had. This dude was doing all kind of. And you know what it did? It didn't stick. And then you know what came out of that?
But this guy fought back too, though.
Huh?
Rick Ross was the first one to fight back on 50.
No, he dissed him into stuff. I get that, but again,
Pink Curly, what's his name? Something Curly. He was 50 Cent.
and he used that against him.
Call it Pinky Curly. So whatever he's
Oh,
called.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But
yeah.
see,
50 to go. There's no Curtis.
yes, no. Those that was purest kid, but the
Pimpin' Curly.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember
those that was purest kid, but the generation that they was catering to.
Yeah.
See, 50 started all this numbers crap.
Pimpin' Curly.
Putting New York against each other. Because remember when Ja Rule did a song with Fat Joe, Jadakiss, and now he wanted to come after them? See, this one.
That's the same thing Ebro tried to say that 50 destroyed New York.
He did. It was 50.
But Ebro's response was, you was the one doing all the dissing. So how Ebro, 50 came back with saying it was Ebro.
No, it was
what he was programming.
No, it was
and this
50.
and that.
Because if you look, go look, Piggy Bank. This Nas' wife. All he was doing,
He was dissing everybody.
disrespectful.
50 was a troll. Let's say what it is.
Is a troll.
So,
Still is.
So what I'm sitting up there saying is, now you know why these dudes got to prove themselves? Because when you sit up there and got correctional officer, remember we talked about Boss a while ago, how she lost her career because we found out?
Right.
So again, people we sit up there is like, in New York, try to
Joe Jess says, did New York try to destroy Fifth? He had beef. It's beef, but it was street beef.
No,
he took it to rap.
50 started it. I get what you said.
He's talking about they tried to kill him.
That was dip. No.
That's street beef.
No. I get what he said. I'm gonna address that. Ja Rule was a part of a label that the Queens dudes was funding. The Supreme Team was funding that label. That's why the feds ran up in there.
Shiesty said no, he did. He said when the strip club became the A&R's, New York rap died.
That's a fact.
No, that was part of it, but
that's part of it. But that's not everything.
But so again, 50 had straight beef with Ja Rule because they had something that was beyond rap. It was beyond rap with them two. But again, once he took it out that realm and started going after the Nas, the Fat, so tell me why he dissed Nas, Fat Joe, and Nas was trying to bring him up.
Why did he diss Nas? I don't remember why.
Because he was on Nas's label. Remember when he came out with Rowdy?
I remember that. I used to like that.
He was on. I loved. Remember I used to say he's gonna blow because when the Good Die Young and Your Life's on the Line.
That was on the soundtrack of some movie.
There was a lot of people.
That was on In Too Deep. Rowdy.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Dude, when I get attached to I like a dude. So again, these dudes are trying to prove that they really about what they're saying.
That's what happened. Yeah.
And they're not really thinking about the consequence. What I keep saying, people don't think about the consequences until the consequences come about them. Did you think Young Thug ever thought he was going to face this? No.
Hell no.
But he facing it.
But also, you got to factor in intelligence of said rapper, too. You know what I mean?
Speak
Just
on
because,
that. Speak on that.
There's a difference between being smart and being intelligent. You know what I mean? So I learned that through psychology.
He said pause. What do you mean?
Oh, because I thought Shiesty did. When you said, when I get attached to a dude, I stick with him, I said Shiesty. I didn't say out loud, but in my head, I said Shiesty is going to pause the hell out of that statement, and you did. Shiesty pauses anything that sounds suspect. Yes, I'm so trapped. Yo, the funny thing is, after a few seconds, I said, oh, Shiesty let it go. Psych. I was like, Shiesty is pausing that shit.
Don't think it paused every week.
Listen, you know what? Shiesty, I don't care about that pause crap. I know it's a New York. I don't care about that pause. I'm when they use like when you say something pause word, you like, oh, pause. Like,
But wait,
what's the name's good for that?
what was we
his name?
talking
Dash.
about?
I forgot now.
Yo,
Young
I
Thug
did.
and Gunna.
Young Gunna.
Finish.
He was saying. I was saying that these dudes are trying to prove themselves for the simple fact of when you got so many people that's fraudulent, you're like, we're not with that crew.
Now let's talk about this though. They have real beef too.
Oh,
They try to kill YNF Lucci.
I know they got
YNF and Lucci in jail,
I know they got beef.
and he didn't kill him. And they try to get Young Thug, which makes you the leader, to approve a second hit in
Right.
jail. They must got him on a tap, some kind of way, a text or phone, something, because however they try to do it, the feds know.
Okay,
It ain't even the feds, it's the state.
could I ask you something?
So that means this is more than just trying to prove you tough.
No, but
They didn't come out and tell the world this. They try to do this on a low,
But
low
listen,
key.
It also goes to show you, like that's what he was talking about, intelligence.
Oh yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
was. Because it goes to show you you're not intelligent moving like that.
Yo.
But street stuff ain't always.
But here's the
Some
thing,
stuff is
like,
just it is what it is.
Intelligent.
They're
But
wired.
some stuff
Like,
it is what it is.
working with people like that, who I know there's a lot of talented people I work with, young boys. I know they'll get there, get rich, and fuck up. I'm being that because I'm like, no, because you're too stupid. And the worst thing is a stupid nigga who think they're smart. That's the worst. It's like, oh shit, you're gonna fuck up your whole life, and they do. It's like, yo, like me, give me opportunity and money like that, whatever you call me, whatever. I'm not going back to the block. I'm not going back to the block because just like Tupac said, I can't live in the ghetto because they'll rob me, but they starving. That's Tupac's words. I'm not going to live around people who are starving. I'll help you from afar. I'll have programs. I'll talk to the kids. I'll go to school, but I can't stay amongst you. And you cannot stay amongst me either, because you're going to fuck up my shit. You know what I mean? I like Jamie Foxx had the dopest thing. Jamie Foxx said the problem with DMX was his circle. He said DMX came into one of his video shoots, put the coke on the table about that. Jamie Foxx, get that shit out of here. He goes, all your men should have been the ones like,
yeah, exactly.
all DMX's men should have been like, yo, what the fuck, all this crap, you know what I mean? And Jamie Foxx had to be the one like, get this coke out of here. What are you doing? I'm on that plane. You ain't coming around me with all the bullshit. Don't bring no choppers up in my sets or something. I'm not going to jail for you. So I'm like, yo, that's me. Like, I got kids. My kids ain't gonna, if I'm rich or I'm good, my kids ain't going to the block. You know what I'm saying? I already did that for them. I mean, my job is like, all right, we're at the next level. I did that. Boom.
I don't think nobody let their kids go to the block.
But I'm just bringing up all points of like, you got to leave dumb shit behind. Once you get successful, you got to be successful. You know what I mean?
That's more bread we have to.
You know what it is too, though? Some people are so ingrained with how they grew up. Look at Benzino right now.
Mm-hmm.
Benzino 50-something.
No, that dude is
He
a street legend in Boston.
He is.
Street legend.
But this ain't Boston. This
They
is
don't
the-
like him like that either, though.
This the whole
No, I know,
world.
but
like,
but he's still a street legend.
He's a legend, yeah.
Let me tell you a quick story about Benzino. And I always got a story. But so I was supposed somebody hit me up and said, won't you do a show with Benzino as the headliner? It's like you down. They said, I got his number. You talk to him. I called him. He was like, bro, he was so humble. He's like, bro, oh man, I ain't been home in so long. I'm down for that. I said, I gave him a day. I was gonna do it at KC Top in Pawtucket. I was gonna do it at KC Top. I did Cormega there.
Yep.
I know we was there.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
Touch said he out of pocket. What do you mean, Touch? Who's out of pocket and for what?
hold on, let me finish the story. So then I said I was talking to Benzo. We talked for about an hour. I was like, yo, you do it. I hit up KC Top or whatever. Then I think I posted it. Would y'all come see Benzino? Somebody inboxed me like, yo, Benzino, like, bro, do you know how he moves? They were like, you don't know his reputation? He said, man, them Boston dudes gonna come and tear that whole club up. I was like, oh, for real?
Yeah,
He was like, you need to think about that. Think that through. He like, think that through. You might not want that. So I got shook. Dude shook me. So then I was like, I might want to rethink this. I think I'm gonna cancel. I said, I'm gonna cancel it. So I called him and I talked to him. He's like, yo, bro, what's good with the show? Because I didn't even know if it was gonna do well. I didn't know. So I was like, yeah, I got a problem with the issue. I made up some shit, whatever. He was like, all right, bro, I understand. Blah, blah. I was excited about coming home. Then somebody else talked to me like, nah, bring that. We could like bring. So gassed me up to bring him.
They was lining them up.
No. I called him back and he had blocked my. He was like all set with me because I said I was gonna do it.
He knew what it was.
he knew somebody got my ear.
Because like, here's the thing. Flizz is right. He's a legend, but them dudes don't like them made men dudes want him. Them dudes didn't play.
Heavy
you see
tones.
Benzino rapping last week explaining
It was
acting
really
like
bad.
he's still outside. Heavy tones left.
Yeah, and we had a whole conversation about older cats acting young, and that's ridiculous. That's not being creative. That's being ridiculous. Like with Mace, with all that autotune when he dissed Diddy, it was too much. It was trying. He just
Yeah,
rap.
notice that fell off real quick. See, this generation we live in, you hot real quick, and it dies real fast. Cause nobody even talk about Mace no more.
We not
No,
from Boston,
nah.
but
We live pretty close.
we
to it.
live in Providence, which is 30 minutes. Providence is right there with Boston.
And I'll say this about
Just
Boston.
say New England.
And I'm
Once you
from
say New
I'm
England,
from DC. He from New York, and he from Providence, but we all live in Providence right now.
That's not intelligent.
what's not intelligent?
What's not intelligent? That song.
Microwave. Yeah, exactly, Shice. I'm with you. Microwave society.
So at the end of the day, Gunna, he might be the only one that's might beat this really that I see from. They only really have on him is that.
No. When it comes to Rico, because look what
But they
happened.
threw him in the last minute.
No. Look at what happened with. You know why they threw him in? They want him to talk. Look what
They
happened.
want him to talk.
Look what happened.
They're like he already did the Crime Stoppers. So
Look at homeboy Bobby Smurder. Notice ever since Bobby Smurder came out, this dude been quiet as a boom. Bobby Smurder. He ain't doing nothing no more. Like where's his music?
Bobby Shmurda, didn't he just get out?
Yeah.
no, he's been out about 3-4 years. He might
No,
have
I'm
been out
talking
about 3 years.
No, he
He's
just
been
got
out for 3
out,
years.
but
I'm
He's
talking
been
about jail.
out.
no, I know he's
Been
been
out.
out, but here's
About 2 years, bro.
here's my
Oh,
point of what
wow.
I'm saying to you. Notice, Bobby Smurder, they got him as a rapper. They wanted him to sing. He didn't. He hit them high notes. So he got hit with them high numbers.
But he did his 7 years. He out, and now
Again, that's why
So
they
he's
got
saying
Gunna.
that now he's still rapping about the same stuff he's rapping about, but he approaching it different. Bobby has dropped a lot of stuff, but he didn't catch on yet. But now Bobby figured out his lane. Bobby figured out everybody trying to be hard. I'm a dance. Go look at Bobby Smurder's new video. He got all the Instagram dancers. Because somebody, an older cat, I can't remember who it was, said Bobby Smurder better stop dancing all around the damn his career. He gonna lose his career. I don't think it was somebody like, it wasn't Diddy, somebody like Jay Prince, somebody like that older cat. And Bobby came back like, I'm gonna keep dancing, don't worry about me. So he got a new video. Now his new video got all the you know the big muscle bound dude that always dancing, and then the African dude that's always dancing, like all the dancers from Instagram. He brought them in the video.
Okay.
So now the whole video they just dancing. It's smart.
That's real smart because he's
Smart.
getting Instagram famous off.
He
That's smart.
Like when Drake brought in Shiggy,
That was
Yeah.
Rap Money Benny.
Oh yeah. You know the Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah.
That's
So
that song. The only reason why he did a song for that video was because some Instagrammer went viral doing that Shiggy dance.
that was Shiggy.
And yeah, and then he put him in. He made a real video and put Shiggy in the video.
Drake wasn't even gonna drop that song.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Dude took that song and made it into.
He made it into a sensation.
And everybody's like, you ain't even pay him. Like, he didn't get paid for that because he blew the song up. The song was #1.
Yep.
Because of Instagram.
That song bothered the hell out of everyone.
What
So,
song?
Kiki, do you love
That
me?
shit
Are
was
you
popping. That
riding?
shit was popping,
It
dog.
was like, yo, no, it was popping, but after a while, it was like, I can't. If I hear this song one more time, though.
A lot of Drake songs is like that.
Yo, and I don't want to get there.
Hotline Bling.
I don't want to get on that, but Drake does have a propensity to drop something, and it is a constant rotation.
But that's what you want as an
No,
artist.
I get it. I'm not mad at him. But go ahead.
Hey, you know what? Whoever's listening, The Dark Knight. Let that
Drake
joint-
gave him $100,000.
He said Drake gave him 100. Oh, Strong J.
That ain't confirmed, though. I heard he did that, but we don't know for real. Dude won't say he did or he didn't.
Hey, one thing I don't, Shicey don't be capping. So I'll
He probably did, but that's around the time that when Drake did the video, he's putting all the money in everybody's hand and the what's that video where
Oh, I
God's
know.
Plan.
Yeah, God's
God
Plan.
played.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
around that time, so he might get it.
That
But-
song was like the damn hours.
So, recap. Thug, the only way Thug gonna beat this is if he proves that it's not a game.
No.
But wait, I'm just telling you how
The
you
only
gotta
way he
beat it.
beating this if he become Bobby Brown. He's singing.
Gunna, I think if it get too, Gunna might start talking like low key. He won't make it public.
Nah, that's coming public.
He might start saying
But
little
you gotta go to
stuff,
court, homeboy.
unless he
You can't
make
talk without going
it,
to court.
So, do you realize 6ix9ine almost didn't have to get on the stand? Do you realize with all the snitching he did, it was only one of that entire gang, one person that he had to get on the stand because everybody else took the deal. It was only one person that took it to trial, so he had to get on the stand for that. Had that guy not took that to trial, 6ix9ine would have never been on the stand. It would have never been.
He's out of jail, and guess what? Not only is he singing and dancing, he's a canary. That dude's hitting real high notes. He's chirp, 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 chirp.
6ix9ine?
Yo.
That's a whole different subject. But if he talk, it's coming out. That's true. He's right.
I told you.
So we need to move on from that topic. Every Wednesday, Clash the Podcast. We only have one class tonight, though. We only have one clash. When we have a disagreement, we go clash.
I told you. Matter of fact, I gotta start bringing my gloves. They sitting right over there.
We might need a gavel. Clash, like or a gong. Clash.
I got the gloves. I'm like boom, boom, like that monkey. That monkey.
With the gloves with the symbols on it.
Yeah.
That's gonna blow some of my eardrums out,
Right?
No,
But-
I ain't gonna hit it hard.
One more topic we want to discuss, and this might be
This
very
very chop.
detailed. Chop, I'm with you. I want to discuss the state of the DJ in rap. Now, it's so many ways we could go with this. We can do top DJs ever, or we can do why do dudes not mention they DJs no more, or we can do why do DJs only make beats now.
No, the question is, what is a DJ of today?
What is a DJ today? Chop, you a DJ today.
Yeah,
What is
Chop,
a
you gotta-
DJ
what is-
today?
Cause
What's your purpose? What is a DJ's
when
purpose?
I looked up the list, right? When you put the top comedian Flizz, we was really looking up the list, right?
Right.
And you know who was in there? Like the Calvins and them dudes that be singing that European music. That
Calvin,
all of them, they have nobody of a DJ we know on that list. Then when you go,
You have to flip the criteria how you search for it.
then when you go into the DJ actual list of hip hop,
Yep.
it was like Premier. You want to know who was up there? DJ Quick.
30. So listen, that's saying everything we need to know. I'll give you $1 million
Man.
if you can name one rap duo right now that says such and such in their DJ's name. One rapper that goes Lil Durk and DJ Small. Like there's nobody that
Those days are over. Man.
Heavy Tone said, yeah, the DJ out. We gotta search just to find shit.
Actually,
And Touch
I'm gonna be the
182
only
said
person that
no
does
more
that.
DJs on songs because of
But
samples.
that's what I'm doing with the
Hooks are now R&B.
Dirty Harry, DJ
SNS. Yeah, but they back in the day. So put it like this. Right now, what's the purpose of a DJ?
They
Just to
producers
control
now.
your-
They producers now.
Just to
now.
control your set on stage.
Yeah.
That's sad. Right now, you can put a rapper up. Let's say Lil Durk, right? And whoever that DJ is, it don't even matter.
He's just to play the music and control the flow of the, you know what I'm saying?
Back in
But
the
he's not
day,
getting the love, yeah.
that DJ would come out for 15 minutes and do something.
Yeah.
And
people love that,
And
the,
love it.
The
Right?
Transformer and all that. Yeah, they used to love
Jazzy
it.
Jeff, Cash Money,
DJ Scratch.
DJ Scratch. Scratch petty though. I ain't like what Scratch just did at that KRS
Yeah.
But it doesn't,
versus.
you know, but
Yo, look,
that's
here's the
just
thing.
it.
There's comments, though.
Let me see one of
DJ
those breadsticks. You make
DJ
those joints look good.
DJ is
today, no
another
more.
mouth to feed. When every local show has $200 DJ to press play on your Serato. He's right. When I used to do the shows,
Yep.
artists would come in with no DJ.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you another story. When Cormega came here with the DJ, his DJ forgot his laptop at home.
That Omega show was a whole different.
Horrible. It was terrible. I'm about to do a promoter story and video about that show. Because we were so mad at that show because he
He didn't even know his words.
didn't know his words. He didn't have his music because DJ forgot it. He told DJ Franchise to put on what's that song with Drake? Franchise was a DJ for my Omega show. And it was Drake. What's that song with all there's like the Drake, Kanye, Jay-Z, and somebody else?
Swagger Like Us.
Swagger Like Us. He asked the DJ to put on Swagger Like Us. And our franchise will tell you the same story. He put it on. He didn't tell the crowd he told to put it. He said, when I come out, play that song, da-da-da. He started playing it. And he's like, yo, what you playing that whack stuff for? Like, he was like, we looking at him like, you told him to play this.
Yeah.
What the hell? He played French. He clowned him. Like, put something real on.
Yeah,
Franchise scrambling. Started looking for more stuff. Clowned him. And I got so mad. I was like, yo, that's whack, bro. You don't do no shit like that. because his DJ forgot the
I
laptop.
remember he was upstairs talking to him.
And I heard them arguing. And I was like, it's a problem. He's like, no, it's good. But we figured it out that the DJ forgot the laptop in New York. Anyway, end of the day, the DJ don't even matter no more. When Styles P comes, do you think he brought a DJ? Cameron, any of these people that came to these shows. Keith Murray comes in Dolo.
Cameron had a DJ last time I opened it for him.
When was that? About 15 years ago.
2020.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
And
Upstate
we
New
was in
York.
upstate New York.
He brought his own DJ?
He had a DJ.
First of all, was he with him?
What do you mean?
That nigga could have been with the club. Like, we don't know.
No, I think it was his people's.
Sometimes they do that,
I mean-
but for the most part, these rappers, any DJ will do, bro. Any DJ will do.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I had 2 performances today. No
Yo,
DJ, not needed.
I love this. Yo, Challz, what he just
Touch
put.
182 says, when shows started being 100 openers in the headliner, I stopped rapping and cornered the market for DJ and hip-hop shows. Since I was an MC, I knew exactly what to do. I understand that, and you a special one, because I do these shows, and we have a bunch of openers, right? And I get flack for that. But I feel the most bad for the DJ, because he got 1,000 thumb drives coming up to him. He got 1,000 people talking, can you play it off my phone? Can you play it off? The CD is skipping. Like, the DJ is a disaster. The DJ really there to play music. He don't want to do this. I feel like when a DJ is doing these rap shows, it's strictly for the pay, right? Because the DJ, in his heart, he want to play the music that's going to get the crowd popping. And you can't do that no more unless you're doing... Now, DJs can get club gigs. Clubs still going to need DJ.
Correct.
Clubs still going to need somebody to bring a certain style, a name to the shit. But for the most part, and these rappers too, they snatching dudes. When they snatch somebody, it's somebody they know or somebody on the come up. They're not just like building long-term relationship with DJ, right? I think some do, like, I think Tekashi had a DJ and 50 had a DJ. Do they ever name these guys?
DJ,
Who was 50's DJ?
DJ who?
Who Kid?
Yeah.
Who Kid wasn't only his DJ though. Back in the day, the DJ, it was you and the DJ. LL Cool J, Cut Creator. Right?
I used to love Cut.
Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince. It was the DJ, y'all was together. Now these DJs getting so sporadic, they gotta find work everywhere. And they gotta make beats, they gotta do everything. Look at Khaled. Khaled would rather have been doing mixtapes and doing for rap shows. But if the rapper don't select you, you ain't got no work.
What happened? Remember when people first came together, right? Like, we shout out Math Hoffa. His podcast is actually good. And Ralph was on there. Ralph Daniels.
Ralph McDaniels, yeah. He got a documentary. You got to watch that. They just came out with it. Oh my God, the joint for Video Music Box.
Oh yeah.
It's on either Stars or Showtime. It's fantastic. You have to watch that. Ralph McDaniels.
If some dumb rapper gave me Spice, I would grab a mic and destroy these kids. Right.
What's your take on the DJ right now? Where do they stand at in
Hold
rap
on.
right now?
Let me hit a point because he's gonna probably feed off it. What happened? What Ralph McDaniels said about the story? He said back in the day, remember the song Self Destruction?
Yeah.
He said back in the day you could easily. It's like us. We all our own brand, but we came together as a brand and still have brands. He said that's how rappers collab back in the day. And he said now when the labels got in and people started getting the names, like DJ Jazzy Jeff got a name off of that the album. So he was his own brand, his own entity. So now you had to go through the label politics to get him. And that's what happened. So when you got your just look at DJ Premier and Ghoul. They was Gangstar. But DJ Premier became big, and who did he started working with? Christina Aguilera.
Well, let's be clear. He did that, but that was after Gangstar had broke up.
No, but I'm saying again because you know why? See, the thing about it is, we just see them as groups, and we love their music. Yeah. But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Right. Your Guru fell apart bad. They really was bad. Like they damn, what's my guy in Guru? Guru and Premier wasn't even talking for the last how many years before he died. Really was that real beef.
Even worse was the fact of when if you look at the Tribe Called Quest, they was doing an album called The Love Movement, and Phife Dawg said there was no love.
Yeah, but that wasn't for the DJ. That was because Phife and Q-Tip.
No, I'm saying in general, that's what happened. Once
People break up.
Because he was saying this dude was recording for Vibrant things. We hear the music later, but these dudes be recording these songs years before they actually come out.
No question.
So that's why I'm saying if they're saying once a person get branded and they get their brand, it's like again, we have a unique relationship because it's like no matter what happens, we stick together, and money won't come in between us.
You know, before you say that, I want to make this point about what you're saying. I was watching Jazzy Jeff interview, and they asked him what happened, and he said it was money. He said, why do they stop taking the DJs on? He said, would you want to cut half of your bread to some guy? He said it literally was. It came down to money. Like they didn't have to pay me. They're not gonna give some random guy 50 and 50. Right. Will Smith gonna get 95 if he don't take me no more.
But it's also about growth because, and Flizz, I want you to get your point. I just wanted to say this because remember, Fresh Prince got him on his show.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
He always kept him paid.
I know. That's what.
But he didn't need him to DJ.
But the thing about it is, see, again, one of the things I keep saying is, and this is why when I keep saying what I'm saying about Flizz is never forget who put you there. Never forget you put us here. No matter what happens, you gave us this. It's like, yo, I would never forget that.
Can you blame us too, though? Because we started focusing on the rapper.
Huh?
Can you blame us too? Because we started focusing on the rapper. As the fans, after a while, where the DJ songs go? Remember, they would always be one DJ song?
But again, it's all about who you're promoting. See, the thing about it is, it's like if you got Premier working with Nas, you're not listening to just Nas. You're listening to Premier did his track.
We let Salt and Pepper kick Spinderella out.
We accepted it.
We accepted it. Salt and Pepper kicked Spinderella out like she wasn't nothing. And she was in the group from day one. There was two Spinderella, but when she got in the group, she been there since the 80s. And they kicked her out. Right?
But that's because these two...
EPMD fell out with Scratch. It's always a power struggle and somebody loses. Now, as hip-hop, we accepted that. When the DJ got kicked out or whatever, or we accepted some DJs that wasn't really DJs. DJ Yella from NWA, the hell did he do?
Touch just said you don't even need to be a hip-hop DJ to play a hip-hop show anymore.
No.
Because the main job is
press and play for rappers.
That's what I want to get. I'm going to jump in on that.
Right.
That's what I said originally about this point. The DJ fell victim to evolution of technology and the world
Didn't
and
need
hip-hop.
turntables no more.
It's like, yo, for real, like, who has records except purists and old school cats? Like, yo, like, I've heard DJs who are hip-hop purists around here, like, you know how great it is to just have, like, a laptop with 50,000 songs in it you can switch to?
No, most of them was hesitant to get that. But yeah.
You don't need crates or whatever. So then you just keep evolving. Like, you asked me, what do I feel the state of the DJ is? The DJ, as far as hip-hop and stage, all the days of Naughty by Nature and KG, no one's doing that. Like, today I did a show. All I needed was I needed my flash drive today. You know what I mean? I did a show at a Rhode Island college today. Like, I didn't need no DJ. It was some guy sitting there with a mix, but some fat guy who was just like,
didn't even look like he knew how to
yo,
DJ.
he was just like
he probably was an intern or like a professor's assistant or something.
Yo, the dude looked like Peter Griffin and shit from like Family Guy.
Yo, you might be watching this.
No, I'm not dissing. I'm saying, but I'm painting the picture.
He's like, well, I do look like it.
I'm painting the picture. Hey, people say I look like Big Worm without the hair. So, you know what I mean? We all look like somebody. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, I didn't need a DJ. Now, if I bring a DJ to a show, I'm showing off. I'm about to do something super special. You know, like someone in the comments said something about DJ the Kiss used it to his advantage in that versus. Yes, he did. He about to go on stage do something special. But just to go collect my 100 stats to do a show, I don't need this much. You know what I mean?
And you know what also? The rappers help too. You know how many rappers came here with just their shit on a CD? They didn't care who the DJ was.
Right.
That's what evolution.
Who it was.
But here's the thing though. Okay, now
franchise. When I did Slaughterhouse, franchise ended up being the DJ for the entire Slaughterhouse.
Now you know what? Now here they go. They go back to the money. As a promoter, you paid for Slaughterhouse. You paid for a certain number. So if they split it between the four of them, they say, why are we giving the DJ a cut?
Yeah, why don't we get a DJ?
We just had this guy.
And think of what you just said. You had a CD. Things moved on from CD to flash drive. You can have everything on. It's like the DJ just got phased out through evolution. Now DJs are just anyone who can press play. I can DJ inside, dog.
Some said one perk is most rappers get drunk and leave their drives with me, so I have like 50 free flash drives. He's right.
I have left so many goddamn drives with people, man. I had to stop doing that. I'm with you, bro.
I have 2 totes of CDs of rappers that left their CDs and drives at my show. Them things is trash because it's too much.
Yep.
They leave without all their music and just go home.
I got your drive in the car if you want it.
I don't need it.
Okay.
But we just literally talked about how the DJs are necessary. Now what are we doing though?
No, the DJ, no. They're not necessary for the rappers, but they still necessary because you know why? People still go to the clubs to hear a DJ put on some good music because again, the DJs that we have in our state, they actually do some good performance and they don't need a rapper. Right. This is like probably the only state, well, there are probably other states, but this is a state where we don't really need a rapper to be with a DJ. And they can put on
I think that's everywhere.
It depends on
our DJs are more famous than most rappers.
I don't know about all that.
No, I said our DJs here. Here, I didn't say everywhere.
Oh, you mean in the state?
Locally, you got more DJs with a name than rappers.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Come on.
But it's a weird state.
That's why I said here. I didn't
weird.
say everywhere else.
It's weird here. In Atlanta, they got 100 rappers that's well known, like all over the city. That's Lil Boo Boo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, because here's what I'm saying. We could go and do a show, right? But they always put a DJ on the show, and they paying that DJ.
Right.
They ain't paying us most of the time.
Because I think we were talking about the DJ in the realm of within the crew of being a rap group or a rap solo artist. But if you talk about the DJ in the realm of controlling the club, that's a different conversation.
That's why I said stay up DJ and rap because they listen again. There's times with for instance, we got shows coming up. I guarantee there's gonna be a DJ there.
Oh yeah.
What did the DJ's purpose used to be? Break records.
Yes.
So
and produce.
If I'm a DJ, no, before that they was to break a record. You look to DJs to tell you what's next and hot. Right?
And the funny thing is just on some nerd shit, the DJs, like the name DJ came from disc jockey. No one's even using disc anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're just a jockey now. What happened to the J what happened to the J's in hip hop? I mean, like know what happened? The disc left. There's no more records and CDs. The disc is gone.
They got phased out. Even in like house parties and stuff like that, you used to have to pay the DJ. You be paying to do $400, $500 just to come set up. Now people they can use their phone. They can put on Pandora and have a party.
Yeah, I've been in plenty of parties now where somebody's phone is controlling the party with a playlist.
With an aux cord. Like,
definitely.
They don't even need the DJ. Like, so it's like, what are we doing? They got full playlists on iTunes right now.
Yep.
It's 500 songs. Like, you don't need a DJ.
Yep.
And most people ain't paying attention to the music, how it's blending and this and that. The art is dying, but there's still people trying to.
There used to be turntablism used to be a thing. Shout out to DJ Perseus. Yes. He was like the biggest around here. He was the biggest turntablist.
Remember back in the day they had to carry all these crates?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
The DJ would need his turntables, his mixer, his mic, and about
potentially speakers, like everything.
12, 13 crates. And you needed a team to carry them crates everywhere. I used to carry crates. Yep. Just get in the pod, you carried a crate.
Yep.
But when them MP3s kicked in and them damn
Seratos, yeah.
Right? I know a lot of dudes said Fort didn't want to get into Serato, but you had to. You had to. I know a lot of dudes
we was working with a cat back in the day when we was younger. I remember he was dissing. It was Carl. No, And I remember because Carl was he was an old school DJ when we was young. He was like, I remember he was dissing the upcoming of C. He goes, "Hey, dude's one of those new CD DJs." He was like on some popping shit because at the time record was still the shit.
Right.
A few years later, joke's on you, Jack. It's like,
jokes on you.
It's like,
Jack.
yo, those CD DJs took over. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you something that if Chop is still there, I don't think Chop is there. You gotta rewind this. But Chop was one of these DJs for years when the MP3s, you could go on LimeWire and just download the song for free. Chop felt the need to still go in the store and buy the physical record.
No, a lot of people felt that was a lot of DJs.
But at some point, it became irrelevant because them records was going so fast. And records was not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
He was paying $8.99 for one song,
single, yeah,
one record. He going in there spending $200 to keep up, and I'm like, chop, just download some stuff. Yeah, do that. But the major DJs, they have records sent to them for free.
Yep.
You're not a major DJ, so don't pay for that. You don't have. You're not making the money to recoup that. You're working a regular job, taking your paycheck and buying physical vinyl just to say you still a real DJ. When at one point my freaking, and I wasn't a DJ, my computer had more records on it.
Yep.
Than his whole stack of records.
Room, yep.
I'll have 5 remixes to the song. He had a one record that he can only play that one time.
You know what it is though?
What is?
That's again the reason
Staying
why
true to it.
The reason why people love what we do is we're not catering to no one. We're who we are.
Yep.
We're we're gonna state our opinion. We're gonna state what we like or we don't like. And the beauty of this is each one of us he's considered best around the greatest to himself. I don't really know. I say I'm arrogant enough. I consider myself the greatest, but everybody would think of themselves as what it is, but we could come together as one. But the fact is, we have a respect for what it is that we do with each other in the art form. Like, no matter what, we would pay homage to the people that was there before us,
right?
And we'll never forget them. So we'll never forget the original message, broken glass everywhere.
Right.
We will never forget the Slick Rick, the Ruler's Back, children's stories. We'll never forget the Big Daddy Kane's I'm Coming, Raw. We'll never forget the Jay-Z's. We don't forget the Biggies. We don't forget them. And then we still give the love to the Kendrick Lamars and everything. So like when it comes to the DJs, like again, we will give love to the DJ, what's his name? That Cool Herc. And them DJs that started him, the DJ Scratch, the Premiers and Jazzy Jeffs. And then the DJs of today, which I really don't know too many because I know Kid Capri, who else? Envy,
Kid Capri.
DJ Clue. Because remember, these dudes even came out with albums. They was producers and they did shows and stuff. But when it comes to the state of where they at and what they doing right now, most of them is trying to become bigger than the rapper. That's the problem. You trying to compete with someone that you're supposed to be working with, you're not gonna get along.
I don't know, but I'm gonna read that comment. Yo, Touch. He said he has to make sure he gets paid before I set up because promoters don't respect you as a DJ. He said the DJ is still important. You just have to find a way to leverage your skills. And yeah, you got to become a brand, dog. Like personally, Touch. Like if I'm throwing a show, like I get paid to do shows, you know. But if I'm throwing it myself and I'm funding everything that goes on, I'm gonna pay a DJ to come do it.
Right.
I'm not gonna play a CD player. I'm not going through my phone. It just creates a beautiful ambiance too.
It does.
It's like, oh my, give it up for DJ. But a lot of times I have just in case up there, you know, it don't matter who. DJ Ruckus, DJ Lady Ruckus, I'm from my area, you know, franchise all those people. It's dope to see the DJ doing their things. Donnie Battle, so it's dope. But as far as in the realm of just saying like, yo, and I like to be honest all the time with myself because I'm not one of those people who like, no, if I would do that, I might. If I'm a rapper and I'm going on tour, now if you're my man, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to say pause whoever's in there. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You're my dude, you know, and we came up together, we riding. We're gonna ride this bitch out together.
New comment.
But no, we read that. Oh no. But then if you're like a DJ, I kind of came along with me for a little while, I had you, I might have to be like, all right, I can't keep giving 50 of my 100 racks to you. You know what I mean? We didn't grow up together. You're not my ace like that. Will you take 10? I might do that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, as you become a grown man, you start like looking at business as a business. You know, you can't. And I'm not one of those people who buy into everybody's your boy. No, I have a song that says in their whole life you'll get maybe 5, maybe 10 if you're lucky, real homies. You know, I don't subscribe to everybody's your man just because they was down with you. Because if you was broke, everybody's not gonna be down with you.
Every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, we right here. Make sure y'all tune in. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter and Twitch.
Yep. So I'll never leave somebody starving and struggling. But I'm like, hold on. If I'm the draw in today's rap, I'm talking about today's rap. If I'm the draw, and they say, hey, yo, Flizz, $60,000 for today's show. 30 went to your DJ. Well on there. Man, what up? You know,
That's you.
I'm gonna be like, all right,
That's because you got the heart like that. Before you left, and I don't want you to lose your point.
Yep.
I said the problem with the DJ nowadays, like the Callies and them, you think they compete with the artist and they want to be bigger than the artist. That's the problem. Because when you try to compete with somebody you're supposed to be working with, somebody's getting devalued. See, like again, you can't. They can't compete with a Jay-Z. He's already too big. They can't compete with a Kendrick. He's already too big. But when you got somebody that's up and coming, and you feel like your name is bigger than them, and you try to compete because he feel like I'm big enough to get you on my album. This is my album. Whereas most of the times you only see the DJ name in the credits. Now it's actually a DJ name on the album.
It is. But check this out. Look at who do we consider? Well, I would say who do a lot of people consider to be hip hop incarnate? KRS-One. I don't see DJ D Nice with him rocking it to this day. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, and he's hip hop incarnate. Because guess what? Things evolve. Even KRS-One, who's hip hop incarnate, don't rock. Oh, DJ D Nice getting half my check. No.
And that's basically what it is. It's about economics. So what we do on this show, we have to put our money where our mouth is, and no matter what the situation, we cannot be scared. So what we're gonna do right now, top 30 DJs of all time.
Oh, snap. Damn.
We doing this. We are doing this. The list will go up on my page.
I don't think I know 30 DJs.
You know them. We're gonna do it together.
All right.
With me, you, and the people in the chat.
Hold on, read that before we do that.
Touch 1 and 2. If we agree to a price, that's cool. If the show doesn't make what you expect, the local DJ is the first person to get cut from the profits. He's right. But me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna do that to my DJ. I'll take the loss before I make my DJ. I'll go to the ATM and pay that DJ.
But you know what?
I'll pay that DJ regardless.
Y'all, that's what I'm saying.
Because you're DJ, but no,
y'all
you a sucker if you
like
won't
that.
pay your DJ. Because without the DJ, you have no show. If that DJ usually there before you get there, he's setting up, he's going through all the technical shit, everybody running to him, handing him everything. I DJ a lot of my own stuff just so I don't pay nobody. Because I know I'm just a person that can do everything.
I pay DJs for all my shows.
I'm going to bring my own laptop and be the DJ.
That's why I said y'all.
But
y'all
if it's a show where I need a DJ, whatever I tell that DJ, he going to get paid. As a matter of fact, I paid Dante before he even got there last time.
Right.
A couple days before the show even happened. So you're not worrying about am I getting paid or for nothing, because this is a business. And I'm not going to I'll never jerk a DJ. First of all, I don't need no DJ on Facebook tomorrow talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Challz don't pay. I don't need that, first of all. There have been shows I've done where the DJ got paid and the club didn't get paid. That's why I fell out with the club a few years ago, because I paid everybody and my DJ. And the club, I went in the back and told them, I don't have your money. And we had a big problem when I did a certain show. I already talked about when I did Freeway from State Property, right? So when I did that show, the show didn't do what it did, but the DJ got paid, right? So at the end of the day, I'm paying my DJ. But what we're going to do right now, right? I don't know if y'all going to y'all phones or whatever.
Man, we're going to do this off the top.
We doing this off the top. If we're going to be talking about We the Rap Podcast, then we should know 30 of the greatest DJs in rap history.
DJ Kool Herc.
I'm going to start. We can start that DJ Kool Herc. Now, I can't even say how good or bad he was as a DJ.
What, that dude started everything.
I get that. That don't make you nice.
That
don't mean he nice. We putting him in.
Listen,
I just said I don't know. I ain't never seen the nigga spin
Remember
nothing.
all the bass from my man Kool Herc?
Don't let me throw my phone at you.
DJ Kool Herc. Now, let's go. I'm going to say, we going to get up to 100 DJs. I'm telling you right now. 30's nothing.
Let's see.
Capri.
Kid Capri, definitely. Yep.
Kid Capri.
Cool.
Kid Capri. DJ Clue.
Who Kid?
DJ
I get there not yet. You said we doing 30 first? He's not going up there.
Let's put him now, and then we take. I'm
Alright.
telling you, you're gonna have 100 DJs, and you got to take some off. I'm gonna say DJ Quick.
DJ Quick.
I'm saying DJ Quick.
I know him more than rapper.
I'm gonna say DJ Cut Creator.
Yep. Oh, Cut Creator. I used to love him.
Scratch.
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yep. DJ Scratch. KG.
J Master J. We making sure his name get up there.
Jam Master J.
J Master.
KG can't put that.
Who? KG from Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature. Yeah.
Is he really a DJ?
Oh yeah, he was a DJ. Like since I've gone to their shows back in the day.
KG, Naughty by Nature. This list will be getting. This will go up, and people will be complaining.
Oh yeah.
So who else?
This ain't a local list, so I don't want to hear nobody
You
list.
put Kid Capri on there,
I
right?
put Kid
Yeah.
Capri,
All right.
DJ Red Alert,
Oh yeah,
Funk
yeah.
Flex,
Yeah. Oh yeah, Funk Flex definitely.
Funk Master Flex.
Who's
Envy.
who's
You got Clue up there?
We got Clue. DJ Envy.
Ice Cube used to shot somebody. Who was it?
The Bomb Squad?
No, there was a DJ Ice Cube used to shot. I can't remember.
Oh,
his name.
DJ Terminator X.
Oh,
Terminator X.
Chuck Chillo.
Terminator
MC Hammer.
X. DJ Chuck Chill Out. Cash Money.
Yeah, Cash Money.
DJ
He was
Cash
short-lived,
Money.
I mean.
DJ from Steady B. What was his name? My God, I have him on Facebook. He one of my friends on
Kusi?
Facebook.
No, Kusi died.
Kusi ain't dead. He in jail.
I thought, no, didn't they give him the chair?
He ain't died yet.
I thought they put him on. Death
One
Row.
of them died.
You know, death row. He might have died.
I think they killed the old boy. You know what I
I
mean?
don't think so. But listen, Steady B.
Yo, who was what's the name?
Tap Money. DJ Tap Money.
Who was what's the name's DJ? Big Daddy Kane. Mr.
Easy.
C.
Mr.
Mr.
C.
C. DJ Mr. C.
Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash.
DJ Premier.
DJ Premier.
DJ Yellow now.
I'm gonna put
Yellow
that.
was a DJ.
I'm gonna put DJ Yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
And I'm gonna put Eric B.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
DJ Eric B.
How do we forget that? DJ Screw.
DJ Screw.
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Yeah, you see, you're gonna have Tony Touch. See, they
DJ
just coming
Tony
up. Tony
Touch.
Touch. SNS. SNS is nice.
Yep.
DJ
Oh, Mr.
SNS.
Magic. Yep, Mr. Magic.
Yo, you know who was nice?
DJ Mr. Magic.
Ron G.
Oh,
heard
yeah,
of him?
DJ Ron G, yup.
Oh, my.
Dirty Harry, all that. I mean,
No, DJ Run, get out of
Ron
out
G
of
is from out here. He been chilling
I
out.
know, but DJ Run, yo.
oh,
DJ
Fat
Ron
Man
G.
Scoop.
Yeah, Fat Man Scoop.
Ron
Clear.
Ron
Homeboy
G.
from LA, what's his name?
Fat Man Scoop. Dude, we had like 25. Like, so we, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Oh, look at the chat. I'm not bugging.
Oh, yeah,
DJ Run.
Doo-Wop. The Muggs, that's right, Muggs.
DJ Muggs.
That's who you're
I
probably
know,
thinking
yeah.
of. Yeah, all right.
Dude, I got doo-wop.
I already said Ron G. Yeah, dude. Ron G was the first one to
No, I don't got doo-wop. Doo-wop.
He was the first one to mix 3 turntables. That joint. His mixtape
DJ
was
Mr.
fire.
Magic.
Pete Rock.
Creator. What was Heavy D and the Boys DJ name? Trouble Tree Roy?
Trouble T. Roy. Yep. That's right, Trouble T. Roy.
DJ Maceo. DJ Trouble T. Roy.
Clark Kent gotta go up there.
Yeah, Clark Kent. That's right.
DJ Clark Kent.
DJ Khaled. No.
That's Slick Rick DJ, right, Clark Kent?
No, that's
Yeah.
Who was DJ? Slick Rick DJ.
Slick Rick DJ
It
is
was-
Vance Wright. Vance Wright.
Vance, that's right.
I
I
was
was,
gonna say,
going through the song in my head.
I know
After-
Clark Kent's from
That's
Brooklyn, but
right.
he
Somebody who's had a DJ
You got
song?
Cut Creator right on there? You put
I got
Creator?
Cut Creator
All
on
right.
here. Who's had a DJ? All right, so DJ song. Who was Queen Latifah? Did don't come into my house? DJ Queen
I
Latifah.
don't know.
All right. So
you said
we-
Mr. C already.
I said Mr. C already. Hold on. Who else? See, this is the time to
Celtics
shine.
won, baby.
This is the time to
Yeah.
shine. Time to shine.
I
Give me
mean,
these
you got on that
DJs.
list.
What's my guy from DC?
Oh,
Let me clear
I'm
my
out the-
throat.
oh,
DJ Cool.
DJ Cool.
yeah.
DJ Cool is who I am. That's hometown right there. DJ Cool.
Oh, yo, hold up, pause.
DJ.
Bro,
Who's Luke Skywalker DJ? From Two Live Crew.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
Shoot.
And who's from the Ghetto Boys DJ? They got a DJ.
They did.
Oh, I ain't even put D Nice. DJ D Nice.
Nice, that's right.
Yo, Charles, before we move on, I gotta ask you this question. Oh, shoot, Milwaukee won.
They won.
They came back. How that happened?
What you just said the Celtics won.
The it was the Celtics. Hey, I gotta ask you this question before I forget.
Ali Shaheed Muhammad.
Mr. Mix.
Mr. Mix.
That was the Two Live Crew.
DJ Ali Shaheed.
He said Dr. Dre. Yeah, Dr. Dre was a DJ.
Yeah, that's true.
Are we doing DJ Khaled or no? We're gonna take that.
No.
Nah.
Y'all haters, bro.
We hated.
Y'all haters.
Was he a DJ or
Yeah,
just like?
DJ Khaled.
Nah,
He was scratching, mixing.
Didn't you
it
just
up.
say top
Now,
30?
we need to start getting some of these
Yeah.
DJs that really, like from the competitions and stuff. I can't remember my guy's name. Is it Q-Bert? DJ Q-Bert. DJ Q-Bert.
Hubert was on that list.
He's not on my list. I didn't put him on here yet. We already passed 30.
I know.
What's MCA's DJ? DJ.
See, even touches with us. He's laughing.
DJ Juice. DJ Juice.
Oh yeah, Juice. Yeah.
And we had Who else? I know we got some more. Hold on. I'm gonna have to make this top 50. I'm gonna make top 50 DJs in
Yeah,
history.
you might as well put DJ Khaled up there.
That's gonna get a lot of heat.
You got Envy, right?
I got Envy.
Static Selector. Oh, Spinderella.
And
We forgot about her. Yep.
Yo, who's the
Yeah,
DJ for
DJ
EU?
EU? Who the hell is EU?
Your group.
Doing the
Go-Go?
Zach that joint.
Yeah, but they have that Go-Go band. They have a DJ.
I think they did have a DJ.
For that video, they might have had the DJ from the movie.
Hold up, pause for this. Pause, because I gotta ask you a question. I just did a show on Sunday, right? And there was a dude from DC. He flew in, right? Now I know y'all for go-go music, and I know your style of music. This dude was on something else,
DJ Rock Raider.
Yeah, that's true. DJ Mustard.
but he's a producer.
But he's a DJ. I'm gonna put DJ Mustard. He's the only new school guy we got on here. DJ Mustard. I'm putting DJ Khaled. Y'all just gonna have to hate.
Yeah, then you can do it.
Yeah, I ain't hating
It's gonna get a lot of beef, bro. DJ
Carmelo.
Carmelo. Damn, Carmelo.
He didn't play for the Knicks.
Oh my God, from Black Moon. I'm bugging out.
Oh, Evil E.
DJ Evil E.
Oh, it's Evil D, wasn't it?
Evil D.
Evil D, yeah.
Yeah, it was Evil something.
We almost got 50. Hold on. See how hard is it? But it ain't that hard, but it's still hard. DJ Evil D. And
See,
who's
hey,
Cypress
so-
Hill? Muggs is Cypress Hill. That's where
Yeah.
it got
Yeah.
Muggs. Let's see. Heavy D. Pete Rock is still smooth. The Boys.
The boy.
The Youngsters.
we didn't know that.
Naughty by Nature. Queen Latifah. Black Sheep. Oh, DJ Maceo from De La Soul. DJ Maceo. What goes on? I don't know. We got Tribes DJ. We got De La DJ. Who's busting around DJ? We don't know. Liz to the New School DJ. They had a DJ. Chuck D.
Oh,
had
he
a
said
DJ.
Evil E is Ice-T DJ.
That's right.
That's right.
Back
He's
in the
right.
day.
That's right.
Excuse me. DJ
Evil E passed the cut. That's right.
Who's Sir Mix-a-Lot DJ?
Oh, he had a DJ
yeah,
too.
He had a DJ.
I don't know.
He had a DJ. Scrubs on the mix. Like I don't even know. Oh, Mr. Long. They just had a whole thing. You know what Mr. Long is, right? From
Nah.
Black Sheep. Mr. Long. From Black Sheep with Drez. That was Drez's boy. They broke up too.
The black dude.
Oh, I got the DJ. Who was third base DJ?
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't know that there was a DJ for third base.
They had a DJ. I just don't remember I know their producer was Sam Sever. Who was their DJ though? They had a DJ too. I'm gonna put Mr. Long in here. I know I'm gonna get booed for that.
Nah, don't put him in there. Get him
Mr.
out of there.
Long.
Oh, what about DJ S1W?
That's not DJ.
Nah, I'm only playing. That was a joke from In Living Color.
Let me think. I think that's all we.
Oh, Evil Genius, DJ Green Lantern.
All right, so now let's go by state because we missing somebody. All right, so we got DJ Screw from Texas.
Yeah.
Miami. That's Luke. Luke's DJ, whoever that was. Who did you say that was? Y'all looked it up for
Yeah, it was
DJ
DJ Mr. Mix, I think it was Mr. Mix.
Mr. Mix. All right, so now third base DJ rap too. Oh, so Peach Fuzz and them. And Blue Cheese and all them. What's they DJ? I don't remember they DJ.
I don't remember they
UMCs.
UMCs?
I don't remember they DJ.
Who's E Swift?
The Alcoholics. E Swift.
Oh yeah.
E Swift was DJ. Who's the Beating Us DJ? Who was
Psycho was their producer.
Psycho Les.
Psycho Les.
Shout out to my guy from out here who just did a song with Psycho Les.
Miles Brown.
Miles
yeah,
Brown.
Miles, yeah.
Shout out. That was a dope ass song. I think we got 50, bro. Let me count this. 5.
Yo, the Boston really folded.
They lost?
They lost.
I thought you said the Celtics won.
They was up.
He did at first, and he looked it up.
And
No, they lost.
They lost. Yo, something went wrong.
I think we're gonna run with this list.
Yep.
I'm gonna run the list back to y'all. DJ Cool Herc, Kid Capri, DJ Clue, DJ Who Kid, DJ Quick, DJ Cut Creator, DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ Jam Master
Yo,
J.
hold up. You better make sure this list is. DJs are sensitive.
Yeah, they very sensitive.
Everybody's sensitive.
No. Not like DJs, man. Like these DJs.
What they gonna do? Complain?
Oh, you know what?
Traffic?
They're gonna be like, yo,
I didn't put DJ Scratch.
They're gonna be like, yo, this guy.
They are sensitive, and rap fans are very sensitive too.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's sensitive.
I can't remember no more DJs though. I thought we set them on.
I
Like,
think we got enough.
hold on. Somebody out there, we're gonna be like, oh, he invented the Transformer. Like, it's gonna be somebody mad freaking blatantly off of this list. There's a couple DJs that died too recently, and I can't remember their names. I think we got it, bro.
You put DJ Scribble?
No, I did not. DJ Scribble. See? Somebody would have cussed me out. Not putting DJ Scribble. Oh, the dude from freaking Japan. DJ Honda.
Yep.
DJ Honda. All right, man. So I think we got these DJs, bro. He said Scratch is very sensitive. I think we got the DJs. I don't think we can. I can't think of nobody. I put Rock Raider.
Yo, who the hell is A-Track? No, you don't. Dude, you better put enough on there.
DJ Enough.
And Clay Slay.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, you gotta put K Slay. Yeah.
See? We would have got murdered. I'm gonna put the K Slay right here. DJ K Slay. See that? We would have got slaughtered. Your list is invalid. You ain't got K Slay.
Yeah.
We would have got slaughtered. All right. Anybody from the radio? Anybody that we think that
DJ Unique.
who is that?
Bone Thugs DJ.
I don't know about that.
You got Jazzy Joyce.
A-Track was Kanye.
Hey, you
DJ.
better put Jazzy Joyce up there.
You're right.
You better put Jazzy
DJ.
Joyce. Marley Marl too.
Jazzy Joyce.
You got Marley Marl early, right?
I did not.
No, he didn't.
Well, he said it. At least I thought it.
We said it while we was talking.
Oh, A-Track was Kanye's DJ? Okay.
Marley Marl. Common had a DJ. Common had a
Wasn't
DJ.
his DJ No Idea one of them? No Idea.
But no, I did his beats, but I don't think he did the DJ. He had a DJ, and I can't remember his name. I used to love this. That nigga's nice. Common got 3 classics too. I'm tripping. I can't think of nobody. A-Track won a DMC a while back. Yeah, DMC is no joke. You win that automatically.
Sir Scratch and K Cut. Why don't they sound familiar?
Those are two. They fuck them 2 DJs.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna put them on here, Sir Scratch.
I don't know. I never heard of him.
That's
You
the
never
main
heard of
source
him?
DJs.
Oh, I know Main
He had
Source.
2
was-
DJs.
Main source was 2 DJs and a rapper,
Yeah.
and they fell out.
That dude, you remember Choco Quest album, Midnight Marauder, when he said, I'm from the PJs. F them 2 DJs.
You talking about them?
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So anybody from England?
Nah, it was,
Anybody from
Canada?
Canada?
DJ Tim Westwood.
No. Anybody from
He's a DJ from
Cali? I put that nigga's gonna clown. He'll be like, he ain't nothing but a gossiper. Anybody from Seattle, Utah, Montana, South Dakota?
He said they made a Tribe album.
I'm gonna put them on.
Oh yeah, they made
DJ Sir Scratch.
Said A-Track is Canadian.
Okay, cut.
We're going back. Who the heck is that?
Oh,
They gonna think K Cup is the what's the name from you got DJ Drama up
Chuck
there?
Chill Out, and what's the other dudes to be with Chuck Chill Out? Chuck Chill
Chill
Out.
Rob G.
No, it was Chuck Chill Out and DJ Drama. I don't even have DJ Drama on here.
I swore you said that earlier.
I didn't. Maybe he said it. I don't have DJ Drama.
I said
on here.
DJ Green Lantern.
I have that. I think we run it. I think we got it, bro. Anybody from Mexico? Anybody from?
El Fiesta.
I think that's it, bro.
That's good. That's
We
good.
5 minutes from 2 hours and we about to sign off.
Yeah,
I think we
getting
got
outta
it. I think we got it. I'm gonna post this list on YouTube and on Facebook on the videos. Cool Hurt, Kid Capri, DJ Clue, DJ Who Kid, DJ Quick, DJ Cut Creator, DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ K Slade, DJ Jam Master J,
You said Aladdin.
DJ oh yeah, Aladdin got it going here. DJ KG, DJ Red Alert, Funk Master Flex, DJ Envy, that's suspect. DJ Terminator X, DJ Chuck Chill Out.
DJ Envy is suspect, you said?
I mean,
This dude broke people.
he did. DJ Cash Money, DJ Tap Money, DJ Mr. C, Grandmaster Flash, DJ Premier, DJ Yeller, DJ Screw, DJ Eric B, DJ Green Lantern, DJ Tony Touch, DJ S&S, DJ Mr. Magic, DJ Fat Man Scoop, DJ Ron G, DJ Muggs, DJ Doo-Wop, DJ Trouble T. Roy, DJ Clark Kent, DJ Vance Wright,
If
DJ
somebody
Cool,
Somebody come up with more names.
DJ Nice, DJ Mix, DJ Ali Shaheed Muhammad, DJ Qbert, DJ Juice, DJ Spinderella, DJ Rock Raider, DJ Mustard, we gonna ride with that. DJ Khaled, DJ Evil D, DJ Maceo, DJ Evil E, DJ Mr. Long, DJ E Swift, DJ Scratch, DJ Scribble, DJ Honda, DJ Jazzy Joyce, DJ Molly Mall, DJ A-Track, DJ Sir Scratch and K-Cut, and DJ Drama. That's it. Oh, and DJ Aladdin. And that's it.
He said this is a dangerous list. I know you missed somebody like DJ Dice, KRS-One DJ. Hold up. Who's KRS-One DJ?
That was
Scott
DJ
LaRock.
Nice.
Oh, Scott
Scott
LaRock.
LaRock.
Yeah.
Damn. That would have been a fumble. Scott LaRock. I'm gonna put DJ Nice on it just so dudes don't have no problem. I mean DJ Dice.
That was DJ Dice.
He's KRS DJ. All right, guys, that's it. We out. We did it. 2 hours. We're out. Classic podcast every Wednesday. Dante,
8.
Flizz, Challz, Force Multipliers is out. What you got out? Dark Knight.
Dark Knight is
Single.
out.
Check it out on his page. Flizz got about 40 albums.
Matter of fact, I think that's
FlizzMusic.com. FLIZZ music.
That's right. We appreciate y'all for watching, man. Dice was out the sky. Shout out to Touch 182, man. You the go. I hope you back here next week. I'm gonna do a replay of this. I'm gonna put this back up as a premiere probably tomorrow. I was thinking we should do it on Wednesday, so then it'll lead into the new one. But it makes more sense to do it the next day, so it'll be still relevant.
right.
So salute to Touch, salute to Chop, Courtney, Patricia, Heavy,
Get well.
everybody that came in, Shiesty always in here. Everybody that rock with us, Dale, Chop. I'm gonna catch y'all on that flip side, man. Make sure y'all here for next week. Peace out.